Okay, and we are live, everybody. We should be live. Just want to make sure everything is good to go. Um, Let me make sure. Okay, maybe I need to go to my chat real quick. I know people are probably coming through the chat. I see everybody in here. I see you, Eric. I see you, Alex. I see you, Katie. I'm gonna add y'all. I got y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if everything sounds good. Let me know if everything sounds good on y'all end. I want to make sure before we go any further, everything is good. Let me get the chat pulled up here, and we will be good to go. We can't hear you. I can hear you perfectly. Okay, y'all let me know. I'm hearing people say some can say they can hear me. Some are saying that they can't hear me. Let me know. I mean, it should be. I should be. Y'all should hear me. Here we go. Yes, sir. We got Elimination Chamber. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Let me know. Give me y'all thoughts. Give me y'all thoughts in the chat. Give me y'all thoughts in the chats. I would love to hear how you guys feel about Elimination Chamber as we. Well, isn't this the pretty much the final stop before WrestleMania? I believe. I hear you. Just can't see you. You think you're John Cena? LOL. I am not John Cena. Definitely not John Cena by any means. Definitely not John Cena. Definitely not John Cena. Now I do know the women's is going to be starting. I know a few of my friends are there tonight. I believe Nate is there, Minnie is there. Shout out Jugs, he's there, I believe as well. I believe a few people are actually there in attendance here tonight. But let me make sure I have this up on all social media platforms. It could be Karrion Kross. I mean, I did see on a recent interview that I think it was Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman reached out. I know like 13 or 14 people I play kickball with. Hey, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. Leo is in the crate. They would have to pay me a hefty amount of money for me to be in that crate, bro. They would have to pay me appreciate another follow. Y'all are going crazy so far tonight. Yeah, Paul Heyman texted him. See, that's what I'm thinking. That's my thought process there. I'm thinking that's what's happening. Yo, we're getting another follow on Twitch. I think it's Twitch. Appreciate you guys. Seth, I think will reveal tonight. That's my personal prediction. My personal prediction is that. Yo, appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Good to see you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. No bread, no water, just meat. Facts. Especially with the other match that we're getting, in my personal opinion. Let me double check. I just want to make sure. I got Rhea. Yeah, I got my Rhea. I got my Rhea hoodie on. Y'all know I got Rhea tonight. Rhea is my prediction to win, especially after last night. That is my personal prediction to end up winning the Chamber this year. Got Randy coming in here. Let me know y'all predictions. Who y'all got winning these matches tonight as we head throughout the show? Let me see here. Let's see. Hope Liv does not see that sweater, Leo. LOL. She does not notice the hoodie. She definitely does not notice the hoodie. And let's keep it that way, okay? Let's not tell her about the hoodie. All right? Can we all agree? Can we not tell her about the hoodie? Thank you.
Let's check in with our ring announcer, Mark Nash.
The following is the Women's Elimination Chamber match.
So we got the Women's Chamber starting off first, which they usually do. They always do that with the men's and women's matches, especially when you think of like the Royal Rumbles, Money in the Banks, and stuff like that. They definitely do that. Tend to do that a lot. Who y'all think is gonna be the first eliminated, chat? Who is the first eliminated?
The last superstar standing will be declared the winner and go on to challenge the WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill at Wrestlemania 42.
So Lexa's gonna be in a pod. She's coming out. She's coming out first. Not that sexist pigs, bro. Come on, but come on. Come on. Okay, I just want to make sure we were good to go. I had to make sure. Asuka, I think, is the first elimination. You seen Scream yet? Yes, I did, Scott. I went to go see it last night. I honestly didn't get back until like about 1 or 2 a.m. because I pretty much got food afterwards and pretty much chilled with them for a bit. So I really didn't, but I'm gonna be real, honestly. I'm gonna be brutally honest. And you guys, I'm not trying to persuade you guys or sway you guys whether if you guys want to see it or not. I've been a Scream fan for so long, right? And I will say, out of the movies that I have seen from the franchise, this has, for me personally, is the weakest one. It's the weakest one, bro. Like, if you were to tell me like this is the worst one, I would not get mad at it. I honestly feel like Scream 3 is better than this one. And a lot of people do not like Scream 3. I prefer Scream 3 over Scream 7, bro. Scream 7, bro, I feel like had a few issues, but I'm not going to spoil it for a lot of you guys who have not seen it yet. I wanted you guys to have the opportunity to see it. I don't have my opinions sway you guys. Yeah, it was one of the weakest in the franchise, bro. Like, I know we're going to get more installments of the film, but like for this one, I didn't like it. Like, I'm not telling you guys not to go see it in theaters. Like, that's your prerogative. But if you decide to want to wait until it hits like the streaming platforms, because it's more like I'm gonna hit Paramount Plus, I will not get mad at you. I won't get mad at you if you decide to wait until it hits Paramount Plus. Who is your Mount Rushmore of Scream characters? Dewey's easily number one for me. Dewey, I'm gonna say Randy, I'm gonna say Gail, and I'm gonna say Sydney. Those are my Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore for like the 4 is easily. The first 15 minutes. Yeah, the first 15 minutes of the movie was good. But like, bro, it had a ton of issues that need to be addressed. They had a ton of issues. Asuka coming out at number 2. And for you guys who may not who watch maybe like Ring of Honor and like AEW, did you guys see that John Morrison cut his hair? I'm shocked about that. I have mixed feelings on that. John Morrison cut his hair, bro, which is crazy to think. In 2026, John Morrison cut his hair. The original killer was supposed to be, yeah, originally. I feel like they did say, I did hear that they were gonna start doing Scream 8 in fall this year. They did say Scream 8's gonna start filming later this year. I did hear that. They should start off with Rhea and Raquel. That's my personal prediction. Rhea and Raquel should start. I saw that. Yeah, like, I don't know if you guys do, you guys can easily go on Twitter or whatever, but like, how y'all feel about that? The fact that he cut his hair is beyond me, bro. Is beyond me. Like, I have mixed feelings with that one, to be honest, because it's like, John Morrison, for as long as I've known him and been a fan of him, he's always had hair. So it just seems kind of weird that he does not have hair. Easily, I'm being so serious. He does not have hair. Raquel's going to be in a pod, so I'm guessing there's other three. So either Tiffany's going to start, either Rhea's going to start, or Kiana's going to start. Because right now in the pods you have Alexa, Asuka, and now Raquel. That's the only. So those are the three that's in the pod right now. I saw pics of John Morrison Terry this morning. Facts. How old is John Morrison? I think he's in his 40s. He's got to be in his 40s, I think. I believe he's in his 40s. I can double check for y'all, though. Let me see. John Morrison. Yeah, he's 46. John Morrison's 46. I'm honestly shocked he's 46. I'm thinking he was like at least 41, maybe 42. Like he's like in that age bracket with LA Knight and then maybe like AJ. But 46 is crazy. I remember Morrison when he was in OVW. Man, I feel like people slept on John Morrison for the longest. Like, I feel like he had so much potential to be like that next big star in the company, but I just feel like WWE just never really seemingly got behind him like we thought they were going to. So we're gonna have Tiffany and Kiana starting. Y'all. So we got Tiffany and Kiana starting the Elimination Chamber. He and Miz were a good tag team. Facts. They were just called like what, Miz and Morrison, pretty much. I think that's what they call them. Let me see. Give me 1 sec, you guys. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just need to find my charger real quick to charge my phone. Okay, we should be set. We good. We good, chat. Got my charger. Want to make sure my phone's charged. And as you guys know, I'm pretty much watching it on Netflix. I pretty much did not want to watch it on ESPN. ESPN had a lot of glitches when I tried doing it with none other than Royal Rumble, so I'm watching it with Netflix here. You remember Miz and Morrison had that song they had made? Was it like Miz and Morrison? Hey, hey, ho, ho. It was something like that. I think it was something like that, right? Leo could almost actually fit in a pod in the chamber. Probably not. They would have to have a specialized pod just for him. They would have to have a special pod just for him. That's how you know Rhea is next. When they do the crowd meter, Yeah. I didn't even think about that, Youngblood. That's the crazy part about it. That's the crazy part about it that I didn't even think about. I honestly didn't even think about it like that. Seriously. But for anybody that's actually there at Chamber, let me know how the crowd is. Because I know sometimes when we like, watch it at home, the crowd can be a little bit different than it may be in person. Two most improved wrestlers so far in WWE 2026, Kiana and Lash Legend, easily. 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 Hands down. No debate about it. There's no debating. You can't even debate that. You can't even debate that. I'm being so serious. You can't even debate that. I think they're gonna have the young stars come out there. Leo, where can I send from SmackDown? From SmackDown? Cause I think you had I seen your comment earlier, Scott. You were at SmackDown last night, right? Alex says we want Liv. I don't think we're getting Liv. I think I saw her IG story. She's at home. She's not there tonight, I don't think. And then we're gonna have Tiffany. You can send it to my Instagram. All you have to do is Sky, is if you go to like my actual page, you should see it. Just go to my homepage, and then like where you see like my banner, you'll see like my socials on there. So like that's all you have to do. I think after this match, they're going to reveal what's in the crate. Now I do know the actual structure of the match tonight, you guys. So in order, the matches are gonna be the women's chamber. We get the women's IC title after this match. Then we get the World Heavyweight Championship, which is gonna co-main event, and then we're gonna get the main event, which is gonna be the men's chamber. Is it obvious that Rhea is winning after losing the titles? I feel like the chances of her winning have gone up a lot more. A lot more. The chance of her winning went up a lot more. Who y'all think will be the first eliminated, chat? Let me know.
And we're underway.
All right, we got the chamber match starts.
Dan Engler calling
the ring.
Yep.
Outside, a number
I
of
wish
officials will guard
Tiffany
the pods
and
when
Kiana,
the pods
as
when
she's
it
back in the
is
day,
necessary.
man, we
So
would never be in.
James and Tiffany's
Man, I'd be
strategy,
getting in trouble on
what
purpose
type
if
of
that's the case.
strategy do you use when
Who are you
start
rooting for,
to
Leo? I got Rhea.
Mentioned we've got some veterans in there who experience the chamber.
I mean, who I really want to win is Raquel. Raquel's the person I want to see win, but I think they're gonna give it to Rhea.
Is in for a massive shock imminently once she tastes that steel for the very first time. Nothing can prepare you for it. My advice at this point is stay as far away from the outside of this ring for as long as you possibly can.
My estimation, Kiana James is playing with house money tonight. Not really a lot to lose here, but a perfect opportunity and a nice headlock takedown by Stratton.
See, I actually disagree with you there. You have a lot to lose in the chamber, regardless of the result. When it comes to your health and longevity of your career, this is such a dangerous situation to be in. Although I do agree, this is not where Kiana James expected to be right now. She just needs to execute.
Both of these women,
Yeah, I think so.
decorated gymnasts in their college
That's what I'm
days.
thinking, Youngblood.
Brought that
I think they're gonna make that
athleticism
match for like Backlash,
WWE.
or I think they're gonna run that feud to like maybe what Clash.
Strength with Kiana James.
I'll tell you right now, there is a
They're gonna probably at least run it to Clash, right? Because Clash in Italy.
from the entire women's locker room, and I think after tonight, those who have not been paying attention will suddenly gain a lot more respect for little Miss Smarty Pants here. Oh, what a nice start.
You know, we talked about it earlier today, the chip, the massive chip on the shoulder of Kiana James.
It's a very valuable thing to have at this
Cover.
level. Here we go.
Only a 1 count.
Would have been nice to put Tiffany away there. Have a little rest till the next pod opens. Get yourself as fresh as you can, because 4 more women are going to be.
What's good, Oracle fam? What's good? What's good? What's good?
This match, each one fresher than the last.
I think it also drives Kiana James the fact that for a lot of her career she's been overlooked by her buddy Julia. And a nice basement drop kick by Stratton into the cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out at 2.
Well, she's done a hell of a job for Julia so far as her official representative. Led Julia to a couple of championships already here on SmackDown.
An outstanding moonsault by Kiana James, cover on Stratton, and a kick out.
The word is certainly out too about Kiana James now, and the taste for gold has spread around Julia and Kiana. And that is an addictive thing to have. Man, they could have a whole lot of gold come WrestleMania.
Seen Tiffany in the ring. She battled Kairi Sane 24 hours ago. Masterclass put on by Asuka, who originally accepted Tiffany Stratton's challenge.
Yeah, you've got to be absolutely insane to accept a match 24 hours.
I would have detention every day. Oh my God.
That a fellow opponent in Asuka was gonna, and then a last-minute switcheroo changed that to Kairi Sane. So fresh as a daisy as Asuka, whereas pre-beaten up perhaps is Tiffany Stratton. Despite
Y'all just some
Yeah, then
freaks.
she had to start the match up off as well. Kiana now tosses Stratton outside the ropes. Again, there are no disqualifications. Obviously, no countouts in this match.
This is the danger zone right now. As soon as you leave the inside of those ropes, there is steel.
Y'all some
and
freaks, bro.
there is no part of the
Y'all
human
some
body
freaks,
that
bro.
likes being introduced to cold hard steel.
Kiana looking for a suplex block 3 times now by Tiffany, who delivers one of her own. And you see the back buckle of Kiana. What does that feel like?
Well, that is a certain regret now coursing through the veins of Kiana. Whatever strategy she had to take down Tiffany Stratton has backfired in the worst way. And ability, but it backfired there in a big way, blasting hard against that chamber in the lower back of Tiffany Stratton. It is a
Not know we have detention every day, bro. Detention every day is great. It's egregious.
The thing about the chamber is sometimes you have to change your game. You got to change your offense a little bit. You can't go back to the well with the things that have brought you there, because it can get you in trouble like we saw there. Who will enter the chamber next?
Who coming out next?
The Empress of Tomorrow.
Wait a minute.
Waiting for the door to open. It does it. Kiana James with a preemptive strike, driving Asuka.
Do y'all know? You see how like they did the little
bull-rushing Asuka, known for
to let who knows coming in?
one of the biggest
Did they change it up? Her hair looked like she got electrocuted out that fit. No, not electrocuted. Oh, with the you talking about for Tiffany?
Yeah, and this goes back to what you were talking about moments ago about strategies and how you have to change them. This is the point Kiana James changes strategy because she can't remember the strategy that she came in with.
And now Tiffany Stratton driven into the pod by Asuka, who's been relentless in her attack
wreaking havoc inside the Elimination Chamber. 2 for the price of 1 now from the Empress of Tomorrow.
Clothesline followed by a bulldog, and Wade, we've said this on a number of occasions. Asuka, one of the most dangerous women
Leo
in
versus
WWE.
Big Rod versus Byron versus Wolf versus Jug versus Stotts in Chamber. I'm winning, bro. Come on now. I'm gonna let them do what they do, and I'm gonna sit in the corner, and I'm gonna pick my spot. That's how I go.
Time world champion. She's won 5 tag titles, tied with Raquel for the most ever. We mentioned she won a Chamber 3 years ago. And now the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, with a double missile drop kick to take out James and Shrek. Cover now on Kiana, and a kick out by James. Now a cover on Stratton by Asuka, and a kick out by Tiffany.
So fantastic start here from Asuka, taking down 2 opponents who were obviously pre-weakened as they started the match before Asuka did. Here's the issue. Asuka has just burned up a ton of energy, staying in control of this match, and eventually that might come back to bite her in the latter stages.
And you know, Asuka beat a couple of legends to actually qualify. Bailey and Natty knocked off by Asuka. Earn her the opportunity tonight.
It just tells you that Asuka really is firing on all cylinders, as the best always do this time of year as we close in on Wrestlemania.
And now Tiffany,
Crowd behind Asuka so far, yeah.
that handspring
Leo eliminates them 1 by 1.
on the other side.
I'm gonna be burying everybody then. That's good.
Big knee by Asuka connects into the
Alright, Clifford, that's why I don't really be using ESPN like that. That's why I'm using Netflix tonight. Imagine if Kiana and oh lord, you know that interrupt really rough. They do that. They do that. The interrupt is erupting.
Chamber will enter.
Alexa coming out.
Little Miss Bliss and
So Rhea and so you got the 2 powerhouses coming out like last pretty much. That's crazy.
the women.
It is not a look anybody should ever have on their face stepping into the carnage that is the Elimination Chamber.
Bliss knocking off Julia and Zelina to qualify for this match tonight.
Always a sinister and ominous presence surrounding Alexa Bliss.
They got the 2 powerhouses coming out last, bro.
Dropping the entire field.
They gonna start when the 2 powerhouses get out there. You know it's really starting to pick up, and people are gonna start clearing house after that point.
Charlotte Flair is not really as depressed, Charlotte.
Yeah, she says she's fine. I do know for a fact when a woman tells you that, she is never.
I feel like me wearing my glasses kind of makes things a little bit worse, at least like watching it, because that glare. I know that much.
Very unhappy about missing
I think they change it a bit when the cans in the pot and the close up. Yeah, it feels like they changed things up a bit. Leo, is YouTube still not cooperating with your movie reactions? Yeah, they're still not cooperating. I'm gonna still do movie reactions. It's just gonna take some time, but I'm gonna try to do TV shows. Like I might do like Gravity Falls, Lab Rats. I might do Victorious, Big Time Rush, iCarly. I might do stuff like that if you guys want that. Cause I'm gonna probably do like TV shows, but I'll try to do like movies here and there.
Trying to take advantage.
Bliss seemed to have almost extra sensory perception on that one. And wait a second. I don't know about Kiana.
But that tournament you sent me as far as like Scream Ghost, Alex, I'm gonna plan on do that. I'm gonna do that. I might try to do that actually next week sometime. Hopefully, that's my plan to do it next week.
Kiana James has looked great so far in the
Oh, those are my childhood, man. Yeah, I grew up in I'm a 2000s kid, so I grew up around that.
bounced off the steel as Stratton. 2 miles of chain link surround this structure. And now James looking to catapult Stratton into the pod.
Face first, getting completely
Drake and Josh, yeah, facts.
Let's take
I'm planning to do
another
those.
look at this slingshot right into that glass and steel. Just
If you guys are
bouncing off skull
facts,
first.
if you guys have not,
Epic display has been thus
definitely leave a
far
like on this
on the
stream.
But no time to rest, no time to relax.
Number 5 going to enter the chamber. More wins than any other number. Number 5, 9 wins in the history of the chamber. So a lucky spot here.
So Raquel comes out last, bro. Raquel coming out last is crazy. No, I mean if anybody's coming out last, I would love to see it be Raquel.
Clearly Ripley was
Nick Khan was staring at Kiana James. I would too, Nick. I would too. Nah, for real. She's an attractive woman.
Ripley had any war wounds from last night, losing tag gold to the irresistible forces. It's not showing.
Rhea Ripley, who knocked off Lyra, Valkyria, and Ivy Nile to qualify tonight, now turns her attention to Alexa Bliss. Look at this.
What I plan on doing, chat, is like
Just pure
after.
power from Ripley. It's hard to argue with that, but navigating her way out again.
Imagine a 6-person chamber match: Raquel versus Liv versus Roxanne. I mean, once 2K26 comes out and I finish like a lot of my career, because I'm planning on doing like the men's and women's this year, I might end up doing matches like that. Just who's the best of the faction. What the absolute heck just happened? What the heck? Did they just... Bruh. I have no idea what just happened. Like, literally, my...
You could just in weight and finding the exact right moment to strike.
Literally, my Netflix glitched.
All 4 women on the steel outside the ring. Alexa Bliss has found herself on top of a pod, and Bliss.
Ooh. My friend is 6'11", and I would have to have him sit behind him at a wrestling show. Nah, facts. You ain't gonna see him pass him, man.
Kiana James maybe avoided the worst of that one, but 3 women completely wiped out with one high-risk move. And has it taken something out of Alexa
Nick
Bliss
is in that spot
process?
every PLE.
Raquel Rodriguez, who will join this frame momentarily, has to be licking her chops, Wade, as these 5 women beat each other up.
Man, when you see carnage like that right in front of your eyes, now is the time to start thinning the herd in this Elimination Chamber match.
And no eliminations thus far. Kiana James caught. Looking for Sister Abigail for Alexa Bliss. Pointing to the Wrestlemania sign. And a miss! A miss!
Oh, not the...
To Bliss. Kiana rolls her up. Kiana eliminates Bliss.
Oh. Bliss is gone, bro. Bliss is the first.
And the miss is
Bliss the
legal.
first one eliminated, bro.
Inside the chamber.
Oh, come on.
Bliss is gonna have to leave the chamber.
That's crazy.
And
Bliss?
Raquel Rodriguez 10 seconds away from entering her 3rd elimination chamber with an opportunity.
I did not think she was gonna be the first one.
The WWE Championship in WrestleMania up for grabs. And Raquel, the powerhouse of the Judgment Day, just catching Tiffany Stratton and a baseball swing into the side of the cage.
Young Blake, are y'all surprised, y'all? Like, for real. I know the Alexa Bliss fans are pissed right now. They're literally punching. They're running through Raws at this point. They're running through Raws.
She's had here. What about
They are running through Raws right now.
coming of age for Raquel. Oh, and Rhea Ripley hung up on the top rope.
Oh, God, Raquel stepped up absolutely huge when Liv Morgan went down with injury in the Judgment Day about 12
You know
months ago.
Alexa Bliss fans are running through walls right now.
Back. Get yourself all the way to WrestleMania, but wait up here.
And a smart strategy by Kiana, Asuka, and Tiffany. Well, it was smart strategy, I thought. Now, Rhea Ripley.
It was the right idea. Very difficult to tear down someone as powerful as Raquel. Slowly, teamwork seemed to get the job done. Oh, God.
Oh, she ragdolling Rhea.
Rhea
She ragdolling Rhea. Leo, when you get 2K26, I'm getting it this week because I got the King of Kings edition.
And Kiana James sent it
I got
into
King of Kings edition, so I get it. I should get it. What?
A human demolition ball. And now Rhea Ripley with a big forearm.
I should get it like this week though.
Raquel, just a woman who nobody in the locker room can physically.
At least, yeah, at least Kiana's staying longer.
Ludicrous.
Youngblood, they gonna be
Going for the
if you go on Twitter, they gonna be ranting right now, bro. You know they gonna be livid.
Hell and out tossed into the ring.
You know Alexa Bliss fans are very passionate.
So well at NXT. They were best buds and
I feel bad for him though, because I really thought she would have. I don't think she would have won, but not being the first eliminated though.
just like the spine of Rhea Ripley,
I was thinking it probably was gonna be Asuka.
Raquel Rodriguez into the steel. Quick strikes by the Empress of Tomorrow.
But every woman in this match outside of Raquel needs to get on the same page. You cannot give Raquel any breathing room. She's going to cut through you all like a hot knife through butter.
Well, that's
Ooh.
a fall-away slam, sending Asuka into the ring. And now Kiana James driving Raquel into the steel. And now caught in a pod.
Again, once Raquel drops her guard, you have to pounce. Someone needs to be waiting. Raquel is going to take this like candy from a baby if you don't.
Wait.
And now a running power
Oh!
through the pod.
Through the pod, bro.
Bulldog would be
She put it through the pod. That might be it for her. That might be it for Kiana, bro.
The broken body of Kiana James now ripe for the pickings. Raquel has done the damage.
And now Raquel catching Asuka in her arms to Hana Bomb.
Wait.
Stacking up both women. Raquel
Oh my God.
and Asuka.
She pinned them both, bro. She pinned both Asuka and Kiana. Yo. I'm not going to even hold you. I don't remember the last time I seen anybody from male or female do this. She pinned them both, bro. Yo. Hey. Even if like Raquel does not win, that's a huge W for me. She pinned them both like they're nothing. So we got final three.
We are now down to 3. One of these women going to Las Vegas in 7 weeks to face Jade Cargill for the WWE title. Will it be Tiffany Stratton? Will it be Rhea Ripley? Will it be
Yeah.
Rodriguez? High stakes, high pressure.
That kind of protector. Is Iron Survivor 2K26? I don't know if it is. From what I've seen from like people who like developers and stuff like that, they don't have it in the game. I don't know why. I'm guessing like that's gonna be a match you have to go like win through like a My Faction or like the island or something. I know we got the dumpster match in there, but like we don't have Iron Survivor. That would be kind of very not good.
Tiffany gets the shoulder up at 2.
I would hate if they don't have that you know in the game.
In the matchup, you simply are working off instincts, not strategy now. And some of the things
I think the final two should be Rhea and Raquel. I'm gonna be real.
Now Ripley sent into the steel.
This pay-per-view is doing good so far. Yeah, this is a good start. We just got to see how everything else plays out.
Rhea caught.
Oh, she got no, not between the chains.
Steel chain link.
Ripley now defenseless, makes this a one-on-one matchup, but wait, Tiffany Stratton's got other
Where's she doing?
Where the hell's she going? Tiffany now caught by Raquel again. Another high-risk maneuver. Backfiring for Stratton. Trying to fight out of this. Raquel dumped into the ring by Tiffany.
Nice move by Tiffany, using the momentum of Raquel against her. It's about the only way you can take Raquel down.
Big boot by Raquel. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley still
I mean, it's ESPN, Oracle fan. I want to know what you expect. ESPN is known for having glitches like that. That's why I'm not doing it, watching it on ESPN tonight.
Completely maul Tiffany Stratton, send her back to the locker room, and then pull apart Rhea Ripley.
That's a perfect way to describe a big old grizzly bear. Raquel Rodriguez, as you said, mauling Stratton.
And it's become an unfair fight. Like a
Raquel.
grown up against a child at this point.
There's that spinning corkscrew elbow. Raquel's patented that move, and now we're going to lift Stratton up. Looking for the Tahana bomb. Stratton lands on her feet. Raquel now with a splash in the corner.
We know all about the durability of Tiffany Stratton and some of the wars she had last year as the women's champion. She's going to need all of that right now, and perhaps more if she's somehow going to navigate her way through the chamber.
Only suffered 2 losses in 2025.
Oh no!
Ripley on top of the pod. Cannonball to take out Raquel.
But wait up, Cole. Look who's on the top rope.
Stratton.
Prettiest moonsault.
Salt ever.
Leo would kill it in 2K26. Facts. One of my buddies who is at the arena got a hotel because he is going to drink too much. He said that makes a lot of sense. What are you watching? Yeah, I'm watching it on Netflix. Leo, you should do a universe mode in 2K where you let your followers create cause and have them be in your universe mode. I'm thinking of setting something like that up, honestly. Even if, like I said, even if Raquel didn't win, I think they still gave her a decent showing by having her eliminate 2 people at one time, and it took 2 people to eliminate her.
One of these 2 women will face her at WrestleMania. Will it be Stratton? Will it be Ripley?
Down to Tiffany and Rhea. Check it, Graham, Leo. Give me. I will after this match. After this match, I'll check it. I don't want to miss anything that's happening with this match. Rhea versus Jade Botchgill. I ain't feeling it, not gonna lie. I feel like it's the biggest match. I mean, I would rather Rhea than another match between her and Tiffany. I'd rather see Rhea than Tiffany again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would much rather Rhea because at least it's a fresh match. It's a big money match in the eyes of WWE and the fans as well. That's the biggest match you can do if Bianca's not there. In my personal opinion, that's the biggest match you can set up. Oh. It might be. Could it be over for her already? Ooh. Pin. 1, 2. Kick out. Crowd didn't like Raquel elimination, Leo. They was booing. I mean, that just shows that the people are starting to like get behind Raquel. In my humble opinion, that just shows they're getting behind her, which is a good thing.
Now Ripley toward the corner. Tiffany Stratton caught. Rhea goes shoulder first.
But it's one mistake at this point in a match that will cost you. Is that the mistake? Ready to pounce is Tiffy.
Stratton this time connects with a swanton.
Swanton?
Stratton looking to face Cargill at WrestleMania, and Rhea kicks out.
Oh, she's bleeding a little bit from her nose. Tiffany's bleeding from her nose. Leo, am I supposed to be experiencing these problems with ESPN? I don't think you're supposed to. Oh! She got driven into the pod. Uh-oh. Riptide. Let's go. I called it. I called it. I called it, chat. I called it. That's the biggest match you can put on for WrestleMania, man. Biggest match you can put on for WrestleMania. I honestly think if you have Jade and Rhea, I think you have Julia and Io. I think that's what you do for Mania, and you add Tiffany as well, make a multi-woman match for the U.S. title. But Rhea's going to WrestleMania. You can't have a WrestleMania without Rhea Ripley. Come on now. This puts Tiffany in a tough spot. I feel like what you do, Youngblood. I think what you do is if you wanted to have a decent enough storyline, because you're already teaming something with Tiffany and Chelsea, that could be incorporated in the U.S. title picture. You can add those two. You can have Jordan Grace. You can have Julia. You can put Kiana in there, right? And then you got Io. You got some names right there. That's what you do for Mania. That's what you do for Mania. It wasn't going to be Tiffany, bro. I'm sorry. It just wasn't. I don't think it was going to be Tiffany. It just wasn't.
It gives her a first-class ticket 7 weeks from tonight to WrestleMania. What an incredible performance by all 6 women tonight.
And this was like her second chamber match.
Cargill, Ripley.
I think what honestly what I think is gonna happen, because they are teasing she could be getting I've been hearing rumors like she's gonna get a faction. I think what's gonna happen is you have Michin and B-Fab join up with Jade Cargill and be like kind of like how what was the baddies in AEW, but doing that with WWE, and then like that's the reason why she maybe retains. That's the idea that I'm getting. So now we got the women's IC title happening. So is Raquel done for, or is she getting another opportunity? I feel like she's probably not going to get another opportunity until after Mania. The way I'm looking at it, she's not going to get another opportunity until after Mania. I think what's going to happen is if you have Liv win, I see maybe the night after Mania, I could see her getting turned on by the Judgment Day, and then that leads into like the match that they do at Backlash. But this is the biggest match besides Jade versus Bianca. Yeah, it is. Easily, hands down. Like, there's no other bigger match that you have besides that. I did say the first hour of ESPN is going to be 1 hour free. She will get a chance against Liv. Yeah, I feel like she's going to turn on Liv. And that could be like the title match coming out of Mania. But that's my thought process on that. Now, since we didn't get like shenanigans in this match, there are gonna be shenanigans in that men's match for sure. Like, let's be real. Let's be honest about it. Let's be real. Come on now. So Dom is going to portray Liv at Mania for Stephanie. It's possible, but then that would mean Stephanie joins the Judgment Day. That's what that would mean. The final two should have been Rhea versus. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Rhea versus Raquel because it kind of plays off what happened at Royal Rumble, where Raquel ended up eliminating Rhea by hitting her with the Tejana bomb on the outside of the ring, and her back pretty much ended up hitting the apron. How did Dom do last night? What do you mean? I know Dom's gonna probably be here tonight. I see Dom probably being here, and then probably JD, but But Liv's not there. Because now you can. I feel like she's in a tough spot, but I think what you could do is you put her in the U.S. title division. Because you can have her be like how Becky is with the IC title over on Raw, but have Tiffany be doing that with the U.S. title over on SmackDown. That's because, just think about it. If you really want to put Tiffany in a big spot, you can have her go after the U.S. title. Is Roxanne going to be on Raw, Leo? I feel like they might be having her come back maybe probably night after Mania. Or even at Mania. That's what I'm thinking. She might come back either at Mania or the night after. Because I know she had this procedure on her back. It wasn't like major, but like still. But I think for the U.S. title, you can have Julia. You think about it: Julia, Tiffany, Io, Jordan Grace. If she's healthy in time, Chelsea. That's a fatal 5-way right there. There you go. That's a big money match right there. You got some big key names right there. Kiana. That's six. You could do a 6-woman match, a like 6-pack challenge. There you go. You got Io. Julia, Jordan Grace, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, like I said, if she's ready, and you got Kiana. Because I think that's a big match if you ask me. Yeah, you got a point because it was 2 faces. I think I see what I see where you're going. I see what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah. But what do y'all think is gonna happen now, chat? I know we got the I believe it's the women's IC next. Oh, they're doing a video package. I'm about to look at your Skyler. I see your story. I accepted it. So let me put this on YouTube if I'm able to. I don't know if I'm able to or not, but we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. So is the guys chamber? Yeah, the guys chamber match is the main eventing. So then the order of the card is we have the women's chamber match, which opened the show. We got the women's IC. The World Heavyweight Championship will be next after the IC. Then the main event will be the men's chamber. So So we'll see if that actually stays. I think the Masked Man will be revealed tonight. I agree. I think we're getting Masked Man being revealed. You got Becky Lynch coming out first. Yeah, she's definitely losing now. She's definitely losing now. Because you know it's bad luck when you have a champion come out first. It's bad luck. It is bad luck. Okay, thanks for the heads up on the match card. No problem. No problem at all. So let me see if I can able to oh, I can't even post it on YouTube because I think regardless I'm recording on ESPN or what, you just cannot do that. Yeah, so I can't even put it on YouTube. I was gonna put it on like my reactions on YouTube, but I can't because since they started doing this ESPN thing, you can't really record and put them on YouTube. So maybe I will have to just do it for like Raw, SmackDowns, and everything like that. I can't really record the PLE reactions like I used to. That sucks. Look who the referee is. Yeah, Becky is left losing. A regular fan. I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out, which is beyond me. I predicted her to lose. Yeah, I feel like she's going to lose, and then she'll ruin it back at Mania. You know AJ Lee's getting a pop. Okay, that's okay. Just tell me what you think of the picks. I accepted your request, so you just okay. If you send them to me, I can check them out. My question, Scott, is did you send them or is there on your page? Two months of eight. No, it's not even gonna be. It's not gonna even be 2 months, Oracle fan. It's gonna be more like like a month and a half at most. Cause I feel like they might do 1-on-1, but they also could end up having a fatal 4-way. I don't think Roxanne's gonna win that, unfortunately, Caleb. I think if they're gonna do a multi-woman match for the IC title, it's gonna be Becky, AJ, Maxine, and Natty. Cause Natty and Maxine have been surrounding the IC title. So there's still some unfinished business with Becky and Natty. So they're probably gonna do that.
Well, the delusional Becky Lynch claims that the mayor of Chicago named today Becky Lynch Day. Becky claims that she will humiliate AJ Styles in front of all her family and friends here tonight and make her retire. And her nickname for AJ, Absolute Joke. AJ Lee.
Well, you say that
it's gonna be a month, Radical fan. It's gonna be like a month or a month and a half, roughly. You only have 7 weeks, so 7 weeks. That You don't have to deal with 7 weeks of her as IC champ. If anything, it'll just be one-on-one with AJ and Roxanne. But then it's like, what do you do with Becky? If she's not going after AJ Lee again, then what do you do? Well, if they do that, Rocco fan, if they do Becky, AJ again, there has to be a stipulation. There's got to be a stipulation. There's got to be like a street fight or something along the lines of that.
You put on a face of confidence, but right now AJ Lee must feel like the loneliest person on planet Earth, 10 years removed from being in this exact situation.
There's got to be a stipulation. So if it's a street fight, street fight. Because you know, like WWE loves to do that.
Maybe Rusty, of course, been a decade since you mentioned she's been in a one-on-one match.
And I'll tell you right now, I went through the developmental system in WWE alongside AJ Lee during my time in Florida Championship Wrestling with a great coach, Dr. Tom Pritchard, and one of his quotes was, "There is no cheating reps." And the truth is, AJ Lee has just not had reps in the singles game.
Oh yeah, Money in the Bank is September 6th, so it's after SummerSlam. I keep forgetting that.
AJ telling me earlier that she won one of her
I keep forgetting it's after SummerSlam.
in Chicago, returned here last year, and feels very comfortable wrestling here tonight. Now the headlock by Becky Lynch as AJ looks to fight out. A couple of well-placed shots to the kidneys of Becky, who has to roll through. And AJ, nice takedown cover now on the champ and a kick out. For AJ, how does she win the title? Uh-oh, look at this.
Oh, here we go.
Rolling up Becky and a kick out.
Well, what's the key to success been for AJ when it comes to Becky Lynch? Over the past 6 months, it's been that black widow
Yeah, at least
submission.
give us a stipulation.
I think lingers in the mind.
Yeah, it's got to be a street fight though, right? I don't care to see like a regular fight because we're already getting it right now. If you're gonna do it, add some stakes to it.
And Becky, who's had a tendency as of late to get very frustrated.
Like if you're gonna give them a stipulation, give them the one that's reasonable. Don't just go say, "Oh, y'all been feuding for like a few months. Make it Hell in a Cell." No, no Hell in a Cell match. No. Give us a one-on-one match if that's the case, and then do like a street fight or like an I Quit match.
Not allowed that to happen, and now the frustration and perhaps self-doubt kicking in for Becky Lynch.
Alright, if you really wanted to, make it a submission match. Those are the only 3 scenarios I can honestly see.
The pressure will Becky tap. If she does, AJ wins the title.
Well, tapping into those technical skills that she was so well known for her first time around in WWE, and now tying up Becky Lynch in knots.
And Becky now turns it into a hammerlock of her own. Intercontinental champion sent outside the ring. Remember, champion's advantage for Becky. AJ must pin or tap Lynch to win the title. Countouts, disqualifications, though, doesn't help AJ at all.
And that frustration on the outside, you saw Becky Lynch booting the hell out of our security barrier, and that skipping around the ring from AJ Lee is not going to help the mindset of the Intercontinental.
Inferno match, no. I get we got to promote 2K, but no. I might be watching Mania while at a fireworks show on April 18th. That's dope.
Has cost Becky Lynch championships before. And who knows what she's up to again tonight. I'm keeping a very close eye on this referee who I simply do not trust. And I know Becky Lynch feels the exact same way.
AJ Lee tried to go up over the top, intercepted by Lynch.
Oh,
AJ, nice
wow.
takedown. And now a drop kick to Becky.
God, how crisp and nimble has AJ Lee been in the early goings here? I certainly wasn't expecting.
Oh!
God, that changes everything.
Well, make no mistake about it, AJ's been training with her husband, the world champ CM Punk, will be out here in a matter of moments as Becky Lynch now rains down right hands.
And that's what you're talking about, training. Training is great, training is important, but these are live rounds now. You never get drilled at the same level in training as you do when the spotlight's on and gold is on the line.
And especially with Becky, who just has a little more malice in every one of her punches to AJ.
If you would ask me a couple months ago, I was thinking they were telling a story between Jesse, I think it's Jessica Carr and Becky, that being a feud, because I know Jessica Carr is like wrestling in like Evolve, I think. But like, I don't think that's gonna be a storyline. I don't think they're gonna do it. They could have done that, and I was saying that before like even AJ Lee even showed up.
Well, there's no doubt that Becky Lynch has already developed a Hall of Fame resume in WWE, and now she's mouthing off to the over 19,000 in Chicago here tonight.
As what you can do when you're in full
In 2K25,
control
my
of
friend
this.
was world champion in Universe Mode for over 2,300 days and defended his title versus Sky Blue, Willow Nightingale, and Ren Sinclair, and Sky Blue pinned him. Hey, yo. So your friend lost the championship to a woman. So was it an intergender match?
Lynch is an arrogant bully. Needs taking down a peg or two. Whilst you may agree with the first part of that, taking Lynch down a peg or two has proven to be incredibly difficult for a lot of women in the locker room.
I think a lot of people think she's an arrogant bully.
She's also a champion, though, and that
She's a
supersedes any
she's a
insult.
conspiracy theorist.
Where's the conspiracy?
She makes things up. And
No, she doesn't.
you obviously don't follow her on social media.
Yes, I do. I subscribe to her Patreon, too. Get all the inside gosh. She also called you the biggest liar on the commentary table, and you've just proven her right.
And I
you won a Bexy Award for it, correct?
I didn't accept it. And AJ now whipped into the corner by Lynch, who's having her way with AJ Lee. And Becky looking for the death blow here. AJ dropped in the corner. Becky Lee now with a kick.
And it's suddenly become all Becky
Exploder!
Lynch.
Into the cover to retain the Intercontinental title. And Becky's done a great job taking this crowd out of the match.
Yeah, they're in shock right now. So here's the problem. Hot right from the start was AJ Lee. And when you have a lack of reps,
That sounds
AJ
embarrassing,
obviously
Alex.
does with 10 years
Leo,
now,
I'm giving you
suddenly
every title like
you
Sheamus did in Road to Wrestle. Wasn't it like Road to WrestleMania in 2000 over 2018? Not 2018, 2012.
Toying with AJ. I'm not sure that's
I think
wise.
her name in Evolve is Calix. Yeah, her name is Calix.
And AJ's trying to rally there, and Becky Lynch
Leo
stopped her in
will
her
have
tracks.
every title in my universe mode in WWE 2K26 like Sheamus did in Road to WrestleMania WWE 12. Bro, I need to go back and watch, like, play some of the old modes in the older games.
I don't think Erratic is bad right now against the Intercontinental
Like, I honestly want to do that. In the future, what do y'all think if I did that? If I go back and do, like, Road to WrestleMania for, like, 2010, 2011,
by big time
and then WWE 12 and stuff like that. What do y'all think?
AJ Lee
I might
quickly
do that in the
approach.
future. Like, maybe this year sometime we'll see how things go. Because I have so many ideas that I want to do for WWE 2K26.
To mount a major comeback in this championship match.
Yeah, this is a critical moment for AJ. Allows her to reset, catch her breath a bit. Again, ring shape could be an issue with AJ coming into this one.
Well, she's got that frame that is simply built for speed and being elusive, and that speed is starting to come.
WWE should have you come into the office and have you be a playable character. Man, facts. I'm gonna be raising chaos, bro. That's the thing. AJ is more durable than a
AJ Lee stops Becky Lynch. Now Lee from
not
the
more
second
durable
rope.
than the husband.
Tornado DDT to Lynch.
Looks like AJ Lee is suddenly
I was watching him play that match and I was laughing when he lost.
Lee for the title. Becky kicks out.
Well, that belief is now fully back with AJ Lee, who almost won this thing. This audience, too, starting to believe that AJ can get this done.
That Shining Wizard, which was such an important part of AJ's arsenal over the years, almost took out Becky Lynch. AJ sent to the corner. Becky ducks underneath, looking for the manhandle slam. AJ, though, able to counter. Rolls into a pinning combination. A kick out by the champ at 2. Pin now on AJ Lee, who's got a kick out at 2.
Yeah, if this turns into a chess game, it may start to favor AJ Lee, and it may... Oh!
Looking for the Black Widow, but Becky Lynch countered. Cover for the win to retain, and a kick out at 2.
Well, clearly Becky Lynch has been working on the reversals to that Black Widow, knowing full well the damage it holds.
And she's already tapped twice to it over the past 6 months. Becky, is she getting frustrated, Wade? And look at this. Becky Lynch now exposing the steel turnbuckle.
The referee missed the entire thing there.
Oh, she was dealing with AJ. She was doing her job, Wade. And now AJ sent to the corner, averting disaster there. A big kick.
Knocked senseless now is Becky Lynch.
Face first goes Lynch.
Okay, let me try and find this
Chance for AJ Lee
website
to really
for
pick up the
my
pace
friends
here.
lunch.
Went up top with Becky Lynch, the wily veteran.
just such great instincts from Becky Lynch. She's got that unmatched finesse and an extra level of aggression tonight against her most hated rival.
That's one reason she's one of the all-time greats. Never any debating that. Superplex! And Becky now with an armbar.
Oh my God, Alex. Imagine if you had to sit on the airplane stuck between Big Show and Kylie. Oh my God. I was shocked to see Jello was at SmackDown. I know he's in 2K26 as well. He's a playable character.
Becky may be out. Can AJ capitalize?
He's a playable character in 2K.
But too much has been taken out of AJ Lee.
Cover now for Lee. Becky survives it too.
Yeah, just a groggy pin there from AJ Lee, who's had the stuffing knocked out of her already.
Dude, that's the second time this entire entire time that's done this.
Out of her already. Come pounce on the pin quick.
Now Jessica Carr.
Inadvertent,
Yeah,
Cole. Don't spin that.
She didn't seem to give a damn. And now AJ Lee with a Black Widow. The Black Widow locked in on Becky Lynch.
Oh, absolutely.
Becky's tapping. Becky's tapping.
The ref doesn't see it.
AJ should win the title.
Becky might actually end up retaining
That's not how it
because the referee is knocked down.
Her arm snapped at that point. That was locked in a long time. Ref did not see it. Ref cannot give the call.
Well, AJ Lee should be the Intercontinental Champion right now. And now Becky just attacking AJ from behind as she went to check on the official.
Oh God, this match completely falling apart at the seams now. There's no law, there's no authority in this one.
Yeah, this
present.
is right up Becky's alley, Wade. And over 19,000 all over the champion.
Telling Becky Lynch, you tapped out. Well, it doesn't count if the referee doesn't see it. It's all for naught, and this match is continuing. And the championship has swung back to the grasp of Becky Lynch, at least for now.
Becky glancing back at her Intercontinental title as she just beats up AJ Lee. The official, Jessica Carr, is still down. And AJ in trouble because Becky can do whatever she wants now with the official out.
Well, technically, we would have had a tap out and a count out by now, perhaps a double count out, or maybe even a disqualification. The way this is going, you can do whatever you want, providing the ref is down.
Becky setting a steel chair in the ring as AJ Lee now looks to fight back in this.
It's a much-needed fight back from AJ Lee, given what no doubt Becky Lynch was cooking up there.
Becky driven into the barricade.
I'll say a lot for the...
This is really going to be some chaos. Giannis and Lil Yachty there. They're at the show tonight.
Yeah, AJ's so impressive here.
Oh, I see it. I do see them.
Becky back into the ring.
Just grimacing through the pain, but continuing to try and grind out a result here.
Back elbow by AJ. Up now to the second
I'm
row.
surprised. I'm not surprised Lil Yachty's there, but I am surprised that none other than Giannis is there.
Oh, and now the DDT planting AJ on the chair. Becky gets rid of the evidence. AJ may be out.
The body of AJ Lee is completely wrecked. And fast count Carr is coming round. Just at the
Is this how this match is going to end, y'all? Manhandle slam.
The cover.
Oh, she kicked out. AJ kicked out, bruh.
Can't believe it.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I thought it was over. I thought it was over for AJ. Look how Becky looked like she's seen a ghost. What if it was Damian Priest who attacked Jay? Why would it have been Damian?
And it might be starting to dawn on the champ that tonight is just not your night, Becky Lynch.
Uh-oh.
AJ rolling up Becky and a kick out at 2. Again, this rivalry between Lynch and Jessica Carr.
Oh.
Nice takedown by AJ.
Takedown.
Continues here.
Both women clinging on by
What is she doing?
Understandably,
And Becky
Oh!
with the exposed turnbuckle. The turnbuckle.
Oh, yeah, it's over for you, Becky.
exposed.
Get the tapping, Becky. Just get the tapping. Start tapping. Keep tapping, Becky. Oh, shoot. All right, we got to do IC champion, bro. Do IC champ. She'll probably be champion at least until WrestleMania, though. I think she'll lose it at WrestleMania. That's my prediction. She'll hold it till WrestleMania. Yeah, Becky, you shouldn't have done that. This story is tapping. Oh, yeah, AJ Lee is tapping at Mania. Yeah, she might be tapping at Mania. If they do a submission match, I could see them doing that. Because I said they're either going to do a submission match, I quit match, or they might end up doing a street fight. But then again, I said they could do a fatal four-way.
on the road to WrestleMania.
Not once.
Look how Becky is looking. She just looked like, what did just happen? You know she's going to have a few words for Jessica Carr on Monday Night Raw. You know she's going to be livid. She's about to be livid. She's going to have a whole rant about how she felt screwed at this show. I'm being so serious. It's about to be a rant incoming. I just hope that y'all fans who end up being in attendance for Raw are prepared for the rant that's coming. I really do.
Golden brown, crispy garlic.
Don't tell me what this is about to be used in the crate.
Soft and chewy center. Watch this.
Hey, appreciate the comment, Michael. Appreciate good stream. I'm trying, man. That's all I can do. I know there's other creators out there that are probably doing it better than me, but we're still gonna try.
I want to know what's in the box. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next.
So we got the World Heavyweight Championship match happening next between Finn Balor and CM Punk. I do expect CM Punk to retain, but I expect Judgment Day shenanigans, and that's going to end up costing Finn Balor, which will lead into the match between Balor and Dom for the IC title at WrestleMania 42. It's probably Danhausen. We're not getting a draft, unfortunately, Youngblood. I heard that WWE has no plans to do a draft this year. None. From what I've been hearing, WWE has no plans of doing a draft. Wanted to be Jericho, and maybe he returns at a later date. If he returns, it would probably be at WrestleMania. That's the only thing I can think of. Because what else can you do? It's got to be somebody for sure. I mean, you're going to have the Mask Man show up in the men's chamber. More than likely. So I'm guessing both the box is going to be after this. And then that leads into the chamber where both the Mask Man and the box are released. I have no idea. I'm literally confused. Wait. I could see the the person that's in the crate show up for this, because if it is Danhausen is from Chicago. He's very cool with CM Punk. I could see Judgment Day shenanigans. Then you have Danhausen show up to try to fend off both Dom and JD, and then you finish the rest of the match between Finn and Punk. That's the only thing I can think of. The only thing I can really think of. That's possibly what they're gonna do. Box ends the show. If it's something major, then yes. If it's something really, really major, then yes. But if it's really ending the show, then it needs to be something big. It can't be something just like, funny. No, it needs to be something major. It can't be just anything. Yeah, Danhausen is the best. Is best buds with Punk. He's from Chicago, so yeah. My 3-year-old nephew would beat up Dom. Hey, as long as I would love to see that, just give me front row seats. Front row seats. I need front row seats for that. That's all I'm gonna say, Alex. If that happens, I need front row seats to see the action of him getting beat. Now, I'm not sure, if they're really reverting back to babyface Balor, then he would have to come out to his old theme. If he comes out to his new theme, then I just feel like they're going to keep him as a heel. Front row seat. Yeah, I'm going to need, hey, Youngblood needs a front row seat too. We both need front row seats. What would Danhausen do in WWE? Comedic. I want to say mid-card, but I feel like he's a better fit in NXT than main roster. I don't see him fitting in very well on the main roster. At least in NXT, they can probably use him a little bit better. At least in the sense of maybe making him a mid-card champion. Bro, I was shocked to see Soruka get beat in 6 seconds, bro. That, granted, it was a heel turn that pretty much led to it, but still, 6 seconds though. They couldn't even at least let her have like an actual performance at least. Like, even if she would have got turned on and the way she did, at least, lasted at least a few minutes. Okay, so he has his babyface theme song back. Leo favorite Mania main event theme song. My favorite Mania, I have a few. I like Wrestlemania 32's My House. I like
main events of all time. Finn says he's going to turn that upside down. when he wins the championship tonight.
Let's go, baby. He's back. The Prince is back, baby.
Wants to do it alone. I saw Judgment Day members JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio in the building earlier today, but Finn Balor promises he needs to do this himself tonight.
He's giving me so many baby face tendencies.
Choices at the very top of this game. You can be a noble loser, or you can be a cheating champion, and I know full well which one I would pick.
Yes, sir, bro. You know I gotta do that every single time, man. Every single time he does it, I have to do it. Like, I have to. I remember when I went to my first show, I think it was like 2018, and he was at the show. Like, he had one of my favorite theme song in the entire show, like, by a mile. Just the crowd, the aura, like, the crowd interaction and how they responded was there. My favorite Mania theme songs, like, I have a few, like, I can't just narrow it down. Like, I like the one from, I think it was It's My Way. I like that one. I like My House from WrestleMania 32. I like WrestleMania 28's theme song. I also like WrestleMania 33's. WrestleMania 35's was good too. Like, believe it or not. 42, I don't know if they were going with Alex Warren's. Like, You Can't Stop Us. I like that theme song, but I don't know I guess they changed it. So, but if they kept it as You Can't Stop Us, I prefer that one. I actually like that theme song. That song happens to be on my playlist, believe it or not. Love that idea, Youngblood. What's the idea? Please use this Fire Burns just for one night. I wish. They should, but I'm not putting it past WWE. Oh, yeah, he's winning, bro. They giving this man ultimate, like, theme. Like, final boss type theme. I really need Liv to go babyface just like Finn. She's going babyface at Mania or night after. They got this man feeling like he's in the UFC, like coming to like the fight, bro. Oh, y'all, they giving this man ultimate aura right now. 10 plus 10,000 aura right here. Ultimate aura, bro.
Some nostalgia from the Jordan era Bulls, voiced by the iconic.
Ah, Jordan era makes sense. Makes sense. Someone is chanting CM Chump. Crazy. Dude, they're giving this man ultimate, like, aura right now. The way he's being, like, getting a pop right now. It's crazy to me. Did they use the Bulls intro? Yeah, that was the Bulls intro. That's what that was. I was trying to put my finger on it because I was like, it sounds familiar, but it's the Bulls intro. I believe you, Oracle fan. Hey, I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna debate you on that. I actually agree. I actually agree. Do y'all think this match is gonna be better than the match that they had at on Raw and Belfast? That's my question to y'all. Do y'all think this will be better than their previous match? I mean, for it to be on a pay-per-view, it has to be, right? It's gotta be. Okay, we back, chat. We back. We back. Let's see. Do I have that? I think so, yeah. I do. I should.
He learned Wade back in Belfast what a crowd can do to you. The momentum and the emotion that you can feed off when it comes to the hometown crowd. He says he needs to take that crowd out of this match.
I honestly think he should defeat Roman at Mania.
I get that. And already right off the bat, trying to charge up CM Punk is this audience. But let me just make it abundantly clear. to insulated Americans. A lot of the international superstars, they're used to these environments. We spend most of our career competing on foreign soil, and in Finn's case, most of his career either in Japan or here in the US. This will not faze Finn Balor in the slightest.
You know, CM Punk's been pissed off as of late, Wade. All the questions coming his way over the past few weeks of why would you take this match? Why would you endanger one of the greatest main events in WrestleMania history against Roman Reigns? Well, what does Punk do? He doesn't back down from a fight. Instead, he always doubles down. He says he wants to be a fighting champion.
Yeah, I'm split on that. I respect the fact that he sees it as his responsibility as the World Heavyweight Champ to prove against anyone, anytime that he is the champ. However, we know full well how much Punk wants a win, and I'll emphasize win, in the main event of WrestleMania. Lose tonight, you're not even getting a chance at that, pal.
Yeah, full Nelson applied by Balor, and now Punk into a pinning combination and a kick out at 2. Into a side headlock now. You know, Finn Balor actually credits CM Punk and some of the talks that they had leading up to that match in Belfast for, quote, reawakening a killer instinct that was dominant for too long in Balor. And here's the kick out again by Punk.
Yeah, and we were speaking a little earlier today, Cole, and you were asking me about what Finn Balor
Jugs runs 15-second 40.
I think the entire demeanor of
Not a
Balor when he
15-second
entered
40-yard
here
dash,
today,
bro.
You can read it on his body. He is completely relaxed. Why?
Yeah, Seth is
Because he
definitely going to probably help
proved in Belfast
Punk
that he can
beat Roman.
hang at the very top level
'Cause
with a world heavyweight champion in this day and
that's a
age. It's been
deeper
long
story.
time since he's proven that to himself.
That's a
He is
deeper story.
completely different man. If there were any doubts in the head of Balor going into that match in Belfast, they've all disappeared today.
And again, Wade, listen to how quiet it is right now inside the United Center. Balor doing what he promised to do, not allow this crowd into this match.
And that fires up Balor more. And what does it do to the mindset of CM Punk? He expects a raucous atmosphere. Suddenly goes deathly silent in here.
That'll wake him up a bit as Punk delivers a heel kick to the face. Now, Balor's hungry as well, Wade. It's been 10 long years since Balor has held a world title. He was the inaugural Universal Champion. And remember, he only held that title for 24 hours.
Yeah, and the butterfly effect of that incident you're talking about can be speculated about non-stop ad infinitum. Where would Finn Balor's career have gone over the last 10 years had he not been stripped of that championship because of the injury?
Punk cover, and Balor kicks
Punk
out.
is there. Yeah, he's more than Roman, so I don't think you want to do a situation where
You expect this pace for
the
the
championship
match.
goes back to Roman when he's not going to be there like that. That's my thing why I didn't originally want Becky to win it at Mania, because she's not going to be there. I was literally one of the only few people who called Seth becoming a Paul Heyman guy last year. I actually called it too. I called it.
I personally want to pick up the pace here.
Senior official Chad Patton working this World Heavyweight Championship match. Again, the winner will defend against the Royal Rumble winner, Roman Reigns, 7 weeks at WrestleMania.
And here we go. This is exactly what I was talking about from Balor. He's not as big as CM Punk, but he's ready to throw fists in the early goings here. There was a technical start to the match, but that's got thrown out of the window now.
Of course, Wade, the United Center, the home of the beloved NHL Blackhawks, Punk's favorite team. And does Punk want to turn this into a hockey fight tonight against Balor?
I mean, you'll win by hook or by crook, but if it is a hockey fight, I think that probably favors CM Punk. He does have probably 25 pounds on Finn Balor.
Exactly, that's what I think.
Delivering the elbow to the
Plus, it's a deeper story with Roman.
And look at Balor now. Nice switch by Finn. Drops Punk to the mat.
Tweaked something in his ribcage there. It was a nasty landing.
If The Rock is in the crate, I'll be utterly shocked.
Zeroing in on it is Finn Balor.
Hold on, you guys. Give me a sec. Any more water? Netflix. What y'all got going on, man? What you got going on? Danhausen, Rock, and Jericho all trend on Twitter. I think it's Cross or Danhausen. But then I guess it's gonna make another partnership for WWE with MLW. I remember like MLW and WWE were like beefing at one point because of like tampering or something along the lines of that, right? I remember that much.
World champion, and this is one way to stick it up to management. And it's just so easy for Balor to knock the stuffing out of Punk here, but Punk resolute.
Punk trying to rally a bit here. An elbow followed by a clothesline.
Well, now suddenly he's got Finn reeling. Finn Balor has been knocked for a loop by Punk. And Punk now ratcheting up through the gears. The belief is back here.
This match is physical as those great 1990s Bulls teams here tonight. And Punk now back to his feet. And he's got Finn in position for a GTS. Finn, though, able to slide.
Leo, if you had
behind.
PS2, you should play the old WWE.
Now sending Finn out to the floor.
I wish.
CM Punk.
I had it when I was relatively very young. When I was really young, I had it.
Right into our table.
Yeah, Punk going high risk at the right time and the lower back of
Y'all remember like the good old days of like when we had PSP and Nintendo DS or Nintendo 3DS?
This is
Bro,
important for Punk here.
Game
He
Boy
finds a lot of time waiting
and
to try to recover
Nintendo
from what's been a
N64.
banged-up midsection.
Yeah, I'm not sure time is going to help. That's one of those injuries.
Yeah,
that
Seth
gets
would probably
worse
help
and
Punk
worse
retain
as the match goes on.
over Roman because he knows if Roman wins the title, it'll be hard to get that title off him. Exactly. And he can get one over on Roman once again.
Finn Balor in his hometown here tonight. CM Punk, top rope. Punk off the top rope with a flying clothesline. Cover now by Punk to retain. And a kick out. If you're Roman Reigns, right, and you're watching this match tonight, who do you want to face at WrestleMania, or does it matter?
I don't think Roman Reigns fears any man in this industry. He wants all comers. Bring them on. We'll make it as big as possible. All he cares about is the gold, and that gold might be coming the way of CM Punk right now.
Looking for a GTS. Balor now from behind. Finn Balor, who actually into the cover, hook with a leg on Punk, and a kick out. Balor actually owns the victory over Roman Reigns in the not-so-distant past. And, of course, we know the history and the rivalry between Punk and Reigns.
Well, victories over Roman Reigns are a collector's item in this industry. So if Finn Balor has some history with Reigns, and it's a positive history, even more reason why Finn needs to get the
I
job
think
done
Raw is,
tonight.
yeah, Roman's going to be on Raw Monday, I believe.
Balor.
Yeah, he'll be on Raw Monday.
The midsection. This has been a great strategy by Balor.
Well, you take gifts when they arrive.
Oh!
That's the shot there to CM Punk. You take gifts when they arrive in this game, and whatever strategy Finn had coming into the match, immediately he had to pivot once Punk tweaked that ribcage, but wait up.
In a position, Finn Balor trying to hang on. Punk looking to hit the go-to-sleep here. Went for it. Balor rolls him up. Small packages in and up, and a kick out by Punk. Punk dips underneath. There's
Neck
that
breaker.
patented swinging neck breaker by Punk. Cover to retain. Kick out at 2 by Balor.
And Punk just keeps finding answers. I mean, go back to SummerSlam last year with that epic matchup with Gunther that looked completely unwinnable for about 98% of it. Punk just hung in there and hung in there and hung in there, showed his toughness, showed his resolve, and got the dub in the end.
And it's been the story over the last month. Of course, the win over Braun Breaker, the win over Finn Balor, the win over AJ Styles. Punk has been a fighting champion as we head into WrestleMania season. But will his luck run out tonight?
Both men in bad shape at this point in the matchup. That's when you realize it is close to the death here, perhaps. Both men must sense victory. They know their opponent is a badly weakened state.
Yeah, Punk now, nice block. Balor was looking for a suplex there, and Punk drives him into the corner with a big forearm. Punk boxing the ears of Balor.
Roman has lost so much aura for me after WrestleMania 40.
Again, it's
So
gonna
let's go
have
has more aura than Roman Reigns. Best in the world, beats OTC every time.
Trying his best to use that power advantage that has definitely been sapped from that rib injury.
And Balor again going back to the midsection.
You don't change a winning formula in this game. That's where all the success has come from for Balor. He's smart enough to know that. Oh, God.
And Punk collapsing, and wisely, the veteran trying to roll away, but he's still in the drop zone. Finn Balor from the top rope now has Punk in his sights. Went for the coup de grace. Punk rolled out of harm's way. And now Punk with a running knee, and I believe Punk's been busted open in the mouth. As Balor is floored with a clothesline.
Well, that busted open
Both AJ Lee and both AJ Lee and CM Punk have that their mouth busted open.
It might be for nothing here if Punk can connect on this.
Like both are. I think AJ Lee was like bleeding a little bit now. CM Punk is too.
Oh, yeah, the elbow from Punk. But again, the midsection giving in.
Well, that was exactly what takes the brunt of the landing for CM Punk. No cover, no ability to pounce on a quick 3 count here. It's in fact a slow 3 count.
And that allows Balor to turn it into a pinning combination of his own. And 2.5.
Not oil up Santi.
Sling blade
I mean, if Santi,
Sapped out of
I
CM
mean,
Punk at this point in the
if
match.
Jelly Roll has a match
right now, Wade.
and does a high fly move, it's over.
And that blood coming from the mouth of Punk. Balor senses victory. He's got gold in his eyes.
All he has to do is just pretty much say. All he has to do is pretty much avoid. Jelly Roll having a match and he's good.
Just a veteran move by Punk there, taking a beat.
Or was it desperate?
Punk looked like a vampire. LOL. Both bleeding from the mouth in their match.
Together, knowing full well Finn was lining something up, and what a battle we've got going on here.
And Punk now.
Oh, hold on.
Looking for the Anaconda Vice now on Balor. First it was the sharpshooter. Now looking for the Anaconda Vice. He's got it in on Finn Balor now. Submission move. Center of the ring. Is Balor going to tap now to the Vice?
All I need to know is, I need to get some of those Finn Balor ones. If they can make that a actual thing where they could sell Finn Balor shoes, please let me know, because I would purchase those.
And a kick out by Punk. That's something Balor learned from their battle back in Belfast last month. How to counter the Anaconda Vice.
Simply have to be merciless at this level. Forget that you are fighting a human being here. This is your mortal
I saw
enemy right
Braun's
now,
since
Finn.
surgery went good. Yeah, I did see a picture.
Trying to lift Punk up and down goes Punk. Now he's in position. This could be Balor's opportunity to alter the entire landscape of WrestleMania. Balor from the top rope into a coup de grace. He connects to the bad ribs of Punk. Covered by Balor. Hooks the leg. Punk survives. And now what does Balor do, Wade?
Oh, what a gutsy kick out
Bronson's
from CM
Reed's
Punk, the
returning at
comeback
SummerSlam.
warrior in the
I think he's returning at SummerSlam. Leo, you should do a podcast episode with Ross and Dub. I mean, I would, you know, I would probably reach out to them. I mean, Alex, if you really want to see that, why don't you, here's what I'll do. Because I can always ask, but, you know, they're always a man of the people. If you guys want to see him make an appearance on,
Mentioned that JD and Dom are here. Do you think, well, again, he
if you
promised to do
want,
it on his own. Maybe
here's
he's
what I'll
not
say,
ready to
Alex.
his
If
head
you,
momentarily.
they're a man of the people. So if you guys want to see him make an appearance on their podcast,
As of yet, oh, well.
let them know. Hey, we want to see Kicking with Leo make an appearance on the podcast.
Into a position for the go to sleep. Go to sleep to the face. But Balor was driven out of the ring with his momentum. And Punk now realizes that the win may have slipped away.
Well, that complete indecision momentarily from Finn Balor opened a tiny window that the World Heavyweight Champ CM Punk was happy to kick through. Unfortunately, he kicked through a little too hard and no chance of a cover, but there may be a count out here.
Count of 5 now. And again, I told you, Punk does not want a count out victory. He wants a decisive win heading into WrestleMania. And Balor with a sling blade.
And that's a heavy, heavy landing on the outside of the ring. Those are thin pads over concrete here. The ribs of CM Punk absorbing all of that impact.
Shades of a decade ago. This time he drives Punk to a barricade. Is this his moment?
Laser focused on the gold, laser focused on the broken body of CM Punk. Now laser focused on getting him back in the ring and getting the 3 count.
Tossing the dead carcass of Punk back into the ring. Finn Balor could be closing in on the World Heavyweight title, though. Punk wanted to go to sleep again. Balor.
Sling blade.
Sling blade. Again, Balor a step quicker in this match.
Right now, CM Punk is swinging at whatever he can, and he's missing. And it's all in the corner now of Finn Balor, and once again in that drop zone, take 2 is CM Punk.
Punk survived once. Will he survive a second time? Balor from the top rope. Went for the coup de grace. Punk got his foot up, and he turns it now. Punk turns it around into a sharpshooter.
Into a sharpshooter is crazy.
The sharpshooter's in. Remember the sharpshooter in Chicago many, many years ago at Wrestlemania. CM Punk now with a sharpshooter locked into Balor.
Oh, God, all of the agony on the lower back of Balor. Balor managing somehow to break that hold.
Man, that was a great counter by
That was
Punk.
incredible, instinctive move there, catching a flying Finn Balor and almost getting the victory.
Now Punk we're going to step through again. Balor again playing defense here. What a physical battle between these two.
When the World Heavyweight
This match is actually really good.
In WrestleMania season, you are going to war for it. It is worth it. That's how big this prize is.
Remember, Roman Reigns will be live in Indianapolis Monday night on Raw to confront the winner of this match. Will it be Punk?
I'm telling you now, for whoever said Pat McAfee was going to be here tonight, he's going to be there on Monday.
Will these 2 men be capable of going
He's going to be on there on Monday.
bloody, battered, and broken, but refusing
And now
to
Punk
die off.
with Balor up on his shoulders. CM Punk going to sleep. GTS cover. Punk will main event on his
Either of these 2 men be capable of going to Raw at this rate. Bloody, battered, and broken.
He's going for another GTS.
with Balor up on his shoulders. CM Punk
GTS.
going to sleep. GTS.
1, 2. Wow. No shenanigans. No Judgment Day shenanigans. He lost on his own. I mean, he did ask for him not to come out there, so, I mean, but hey, the main event stays intact between Roman and CM Punk at WrestleMania 42.
Monday Night Raw was explosive.
Maybe they come out afterwards?
We can only imagine what's in store in 48 hours.
That was the most anticlimactic ending to a match I've ever seen. The finish was meh. Yeah, I was expecting more.
Because Wade
I was expecting more from the finish.
Moment,
I thought something was telling me something was gonna happen, but I don't know what.
connecting with a GTS that blasted Balor so hard he rolled all the way out of the ring, but followed it up with this through our security barrier. And now laser focused on that goal. This is what Finn came for, but one mistake, and that was all CM Punk needed to hoist him up for another GTS. This time a fortuitous landing for the champ. And 3 counts later, a successful retention, and CM Punk heads to WrestleMania.
What a great performance by Finn Balor.
Yo, bro,
tonight.
caught your stream.
Promised to do
Can't
it
stay
on
too
his
long,
own.
so I dropped the
He
follow.
did
I
just
want to support
that.
your journey.
But in the
I can
end,
connect with you
it has become a trademark of CM Punk's current world championship.
before
reign.
Men's Chamber. I
It's
guess
the
we get
guts,
the crate
it is
reveal
the
now.
grit, it is the resilience that has made that man the best in the world.
Finn Balor showing respect. I think he's officially a babyface now after seeing that.
I mean, what a show of respect from
Officially a babyface.
Warrior and Finn Balor, who over the past couple of months has really earned the respect of CM Punk.
Respectful in defeat, magnanimous in victory, and now a double celebration from a couple of champs. What a night it has been for CM Punk.
Now you got them celebrating. That's cool. That's going to be a cool visual.
Yeah, a case can be made as the new power couple of WWE.
Crazy thing, a few months ago, this was Seth and Becky.
Hometown of AJ Lee, the hometown, of course, of CM Punk. And now we turn our attention to Las Vegas and WrestleMania. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
I think the world has been begging for that matchup for years and years, but we are now there, Cole. Cannot wait. 7 weeks' time in
This is cool to see.
gangbusters at WrestleMania.
And Wade, you and I are going to have the opportunity to sit at ringside in 7
That's
weeks
nice to see,
and
man.
call
I love
the
seeing stuff like
of
that.
This generation, maybe 2 of the greatest of all time. This match is personal. It is a grudge match for these two, and it is about the World Heavyweight Championship.
Michael Chandler in the crowd. You got Giannis, bro.
Milwaukee Bucks, please, Giannis, please come to New York. Please come to the Garden. Please, please, please. And Little Yachty, my guy, the Grammy-nominated rapper and singer, Little Yachty, here tonight.
Does he know he's your guy?
Yeah, he does.
He's ashamed of that.
So that's a WrestleMania 42
Hey,
design
the unleashed
title.
moment of the night is brought
Now WWE needs to build Mania up. Yeah. You say I don't see green shirt guy. I guess maybe the tickets were maybe too pricey for him to even pay. Too pricey for that man to even pay for tickets.
Champ, the Storm, Jade Cargill. The Storm is coming to Vegas.
It is set for WrestleMania. Two of the most powerful women in WWE today. Jade Cargill defending the WWE Women's Championship.
Let me get these clips out. I'm kind of late on these. Now, I believe the main event's next. Now, we didn't even get the crate yet, nor the, yeah, we haven't got the crate yet, so I don't know what this means. I'm guessing we're going to get both unveiled tonight, I guess. That's the only thing I can really think of right now, that the crate's going to be unveiled, I would say, during the match itself.
Oh, well, you stop?
It must be Italian.
Just stop.
Should have asked Joe Tess what's in there.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're actually getting the crate. So let's see what the crate's going to be.
Is that a coffin?
That's a coffin. Oh! Okay. Oh! Danhausen is in WWE. Okay. You are cursed. Okay. I feel like I think the layout that they did in presentation wise was not bad. Not bad at all. In the sense of how they did it, I feel like that's trash. I feel like the way they did it was cool, I guess, somewhat, but then I can see where you guys are coming from at the same time. I mean, that's why I didn't get my hopes up at all, to be honest, Katie, because I feel like it was going to be something that wasn't what a lot of fans wanted to see. That's why I say don't get your hopes up too much, because when you don't, then the bar being low, you could always have some type of element of surprise, you know? That's how I kind of approach things. That's kind of how I approach it.
Wade, what the hell was that?
Well, I know that Danhausen is a little off kilter, but these teeth aren't even clean. They've got bits of parsley.
He
in them.
said, what the heck was that? Yo, the commentary team, I can't, bro.
God, I somehow need to recover.
They said,
from
what
that.
the heck was that?
Coming up next, it is our main event. Who's going to go to Wrestlemania to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship? The chamber match is next.
Let me talk to you. Life inside the ring can be a grind.
So outside the ring, we like to let
I just see he's about to be crazy on Twitter. You already know they are. You know that they are. You know they can't help themselves. They just can't. They can't. They cannot help themselves. Regardless of what you do or say, they cannot help themselves. Okay, got that one. Let me get the next one. Who you guys think are the first two entries of the men's? I'm going to say it's going to be Javon and Trick. I'm going to say it's going to be Javon and Trick. But I could also see it being like a Javon and Randy or like a Javon and Cody. Because I'm kind of going like based off the format that they kind of did. They kind of went with like a newer star and like an established star. So I'm thinking they would kind of continue that. Where are you, Leo? I'm right here. I ain't went nowhere. I'm right here. I'm right here. I haven't went anywhere. I'm right here. My screen blank. I'm here though. I don't know why it's doing that on your end. I think Logan and LA Knight. That's possible. He got booed during his debut. Nice. I didn't even catch that. I heard some cheers, but I didn't get to see the full severity of it. But maybe I'll have to go back and watch. Okay, now I need to finish. Well, we know we don't have Jey Uso, so and everything like that. So we'll see how things progress. I do expect the Masked Man to show up, though. I do expect the Masked Man to show up. Ross and Dub were pissed. LOL. Wait. They were pissed about what? About Danhausen? They felt like that time was wasted. I don't blame them for feeling that way though. I kind of feel the same way, especially the way they built it up. The way they built it up, I felt like yeah. I can see why they're saying that. I can see why they feel that way. Honestly. Because the way they built it up, it just seemed like it was going to be like this big deal, you know? Which is why a lot of times I try not to get my hopes up with a lot of these shows, especially like with the TKO thing. Yeah, Dan was booed when he posed in the ring when the light. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So like he was kind of getting cheesed, but like when he got in the ring, that's when he got booed. Who's this?
In the United States Navy.
I know BC and Jade are gonna go nuclear. Oh yeah, they know. You know they are. Especially JD. He will be livid. Livid. He's gonna WWE's gonna hear it, bro. I'm just saying it now. WWE is gonna hear it, especially on JD for JD. BC amplified too. They about to have a field day with this one. It's about to be a field day. We have to be getting something big before the show ends because the way that, yeah, it has to be. JD finna crash out or out. I'm gonna watch his show. I'm gonna watch it. If I don't finish it, then I'll watch it tomorrow. So got Trick coming out. So he's gonna be in a pod. They're giving him the rollout carpet, bro. Like, seriously. I know people have been saying he's a heel, but I don't see it. I feel like he's more of like a tweener. The fans love him. We want Edge back to help Finn deal with Judgment Day. If he could, he probably would come back.
The man who has taken Friday Night SmackDown by storm. He beat Carmelo Hayes and Damian Priest to qualify.
I would love to see Edge back, but I just don't think they can do that, unfortunately, because of his contract or whatever.
The man does not look intimidated at all.
So who's going to be joining him? They're giving him the rollout carpet as far as entrants go. Okay, you got LA Knight. in there. He's gonna be in a pod. I mean, this is his first time being in a pod. His second chamber match, I believe. So he did make a mention, I believe, that this is his first time actually potentially. So his first time being in a pod because the last time he was in it, he started it. They might even start with Logan and honestly Javon. Maybe. For some reason, I want to see Javon in the pod, but I just feel like they're gonna have him start. Do you think Jake will find a way to interfere? I could see him interfering. Especially the only way I could see him interfering is if we see Jacob, not Jacob, but Drew. If Drew tries to get involved, yes, Jacob will be involved. He will show up. Okay, we're actually getting the crate. So let's see what the crate's gonna be. Imagine if they have Cody and Randy start off. That would be shocking.
You know the men. How do we get one of those set on our table out here?
Still trying to figure that part out.
Okay, so Logan's gonna be in a pod. So I'm calling now. They're gonna probably. So I'm guessing they're gonna have Javon start with a big name. Then I guess they're gonna probably do copy and paste what they did with the women because they had Kiana and Alexa. Funny story about Javon. Yesterday he was yesterday here was a bunch of us talking. Hold on, I gotta see this whole comment because I'm kind of looking at it completely wrong. No way. That really happened, Scott? Yeah, he fist pump. Hey, oh, that's dope, man. That's dope. So Cody and Javon are starting, bro. So he won it in 2014. I could have sworn he won it a different time. So it was only 2014 when he won, because I remember that one when he was WWE World Heavyweight Champion. My thing is this. I know people are talking about Randy being a heel, but I feel like he's kind of like how John Cena was, where he's at a point of his career where I just don't think fans really want to boo him. I'm being so serious. I just don't think the fans right now are in a position to where they want to boo him. They really want to cheer him. No disrespect to Dan, but not many WWE fans know who he is like that. He wasn't really a top guy in AEW. He barely even got a reaction. Plus, people expectation. Yeah, you got a point, Youngblood. Because if this was a top star, they probably would have been a little bit more, responsive. If he was a top star, they would probably responded a little bit better. I swear if Randy doesn't win the chamber, I better hear BC Amplified and JD going nuclear on the doofus son-in-law. They're probably going to go nuclear already, a regular fan, if you want to be honest. If Randy doesn't win, that's just going to even be worse. See, one of my homies that's literally there, he said the whole Danhausen thing was underwhelming. People literally in the arena, they was like, nah. People were like, nah, bro. They not feeling it. They not messing with it. See, when he was in AEW, when you had like a lot of wrestlers, you really didn't have like characters like that. So he stood out when he was in AEW, but now being in WWE, he's not gonna stand out as much because when you have so many comedic characters like Akira Tozawa, R-Truth, Kit Wills, how is he really gonna stand out for real?
Make him wait.
Well, he's gonna be the new R-Truth with backstage segments and 5-minute matches. Facts.
House it for a second. Get bouncy, Wade.
The young blood, the youngin is here. Oh boy, oh
Bro, I really want to see him do good tonight, man. I really do. He's the youngest participant in the Elimination Chamber in history. That's a huge moment for him. Only 21 years old, chat. Only 21 years old, bro. Literally, the Elimination Chamber is older than Javon. Get to the ring, Javon. They say get to the ring. They tell him get to the ring now. I don't want Brock to attack him. LOL. I know.
First ever Royal Rumble match when he lasted nearly 41 minutes. And then in order to qualify, he beat the Intercontinental Champion and AAA Mega Champion Dominic Mysterio and the career killer Gunther to earn this opportunity tonight.
Yeah, and it's a similar story to flying under the radar.
Look at him.
What are you doing?
He has no
Get
fear.
in there. You don't climb up and on the top. You're going to get in there, Javon.
He has no fear. Can you imagine what he's going to be capable of inside?
Paige or Jericho should have been in the crate. Facts.
Fear pretty quickly once he eats that steel for the first time. But man, unbridled, youthful enthusiasm and flying under the radar is Javon Evans.
And again, the winner of this match will face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship at Wrestlemania. We know the world title is set. CM Punk beating Balor moments ago will face Roman Reigns for the world title at Wrestlemania. Roman Reigns actually tweeted this out just moments ago. He told CM Punk, enjoy this final month of relevancy. Roman Reigns watching tonight.
I'll tell you right now, for an aerial tactician like Javon Evans, who has those freakish flying skills, this
Is he just gonna go around standing on people's cages? Leo needs to be in WrestleMania. If they gave me a good enough offer, then maybe.
options if you like aerial attacks in this kind of match.
You know, human beings are not supposed to fly like that way.
Scott, why are you saying Raw Roman? Do it all to get them off the feet. The crowd is here, about to blow. Waiting for me to start the show. Go out and home. Wow. When I was younger.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220
Took it all away, took it
the
all
American
away.
Nightmare,
And my
Cody
freedom.
Rhodes.
It is Cody Rhodes.
Wow, received all that for him to still take a GTS and get pinned at Mania. Wait, what did he? Okay, I'm gonna have to look at see what he tweeted, man.
Home crowds and others are away crowds. He wasn't sure what he would get in Chicago tonight, but he says he can't worry about that.
Come and get
He's gotta focus on the
what
task
they
at hand,
came
and
to
that is eliminating
see.
5 other men to get to WrestleMania.
Might be the most pressure Cody Rhodes has felt for a long time. This is QB1.
Wow.
And I don't know if you can be QB1 of this entire industry if you're not competing for a major championship at WrestleMania. If Cody loses here today, he will not be. And questions will start to
Oh, I see what he's tweeting. He says, not sure who looked more tired, the crowd or the champion. Enjoy this final month of relevancy.
Qualified for this match tonight. It is the first time in 14 years Cody Rhodes has stepped foot inside the chamber. But this is a much different Cody Rhodes than the one that
Oh, okay, I see what he said. He said pretty much, I don't know who's more tired, the crowd or the champion. Well, is that the correct tweet, chat? Or was it a different one?
and now is inside the chamber to start things off with Javon Evans. Who will survive? Who will face McIntyre at WrestleMania? So Cody and Javon start the match. Regularly scheduled intervals, another man will be released from the pod. When you're eliminated via tap out or count out, I should say pinfall, you will head back to the locker room. There are no countouts, there are no disqualifications. The last man standing heads to Las Vegas.
Cody Rhodes.
plus with the Cody Rhodes chance, and there's the drop down, big right hand by Cody.
There could not be a more jarring difference in experience between two competitors to kick this whole thing off. Still wet behind the ears is Javon Evans, but ready to shock the world here. What a tall task against somebody like Cody Rhodes, who's done it all.
Quickly into the cover on Evans and a kick out. Cody would be right to ground Javon Evans in the early going here.
Oh, why y'all say Mr. Iguana? Daniel has Mr. Iguana versus Mr. Iguana. Dan has versus Jey Uso. Dan has versus Joe Hendry.
Roll up and
Are these matches people want to see? All jobber matches. All jobber matches, bro. Except for Jey Uso and like Miz.
again, we have company at ringside.
JC Mateo, come on, bro. Y'all ain't right.
Charge Logan Paul compete. Austin Theory out here as well.
Elusive there once again, Javon Evans and Cody getting caught a little cold in the early goings here.
Yeah, nice Hurricane Rana for Javon Evans. And talking about getting bouncy, sends Rhodes across the ring. Now here's the problem with Javon Evans. He's hard to defend against. And here's the cover off the knee, and Cody kicks out.
Yeah, no angle is off limits for Javon Evans. He is so resourceful. He is so creative. He's so unorthodox. He throws the kind of moves at you that this industry has not seen before. And guys like Cody are simply not used to it despite all their experience.
And the youthful exuberance of Javon Evans, always with a smile on his face, understands how huge this is.
WrestleMania 40 Night 2 was his last day of being relevant.
Rhodes, who has shown over the past number of months that he does have that killer instinct. He'll do what he has to do. All you got to do is look back at that qualifying match a few weeks ago. Cody doing what he had to do to advance.
Javon Evans, welcome to the real world of WWE at the very top level. It's as inhumane and barbaric as it gets. You want to make it to WrestleMania, you want to compete for the biggest prizes, this is what you have to deal with. And it only gets harsher from here.
An emotional roller coaster during WrestleMania season, 49 nights away from a start in Las Vegas. And Cody now, with a collision, takes down Evans. Cover again by Rhodes. And Rhodes is, I would say, desperate tonight. And will that come out in the way that he works this match?
I mean, it couldn't have started any worse for Cody Rhodes. The fact that
that announcer better not disrespect Javon again. Facts.
But that isn't going to daunt Cody. Cody's had to win things the hard way plenty of times before. He's a guy who always
It's Evans, not Williams.
And he usually
they need to start putting respect on Javon, bro. I'm sorry, bro. People are not giving Javon any type of respect.
I mean, it's the early goings here. Ask me again.
I don't know if it's because he's young.
If Cody is still in the match.
I'm just talking about in general over the past couple of months of everything Cody's been through. He's been stopped and thwarted at every turn, every opportunity to get to WrestleMania. And now Evans and Rhodes will have to battle a third superstar. Who will enter the chamber?
Who's coming out next? Oh, Trick.
Trick Williams.
Time for this elimination chamber to get a little flavor.
And now Williams turns his attention to a man he's had some history with, Javon Evans.
They know each other incredibly well from their time at NXT, which was not very long ago, just several months ago, both locking horns there at the top.
Trick Williams. What with that cyclone boot, Javon Evans was able to evade.
Freakish movement again of Javon Evans, and even Trick Williams, who's used to it and knows all about it, can't do anything about it.
And now Trick sending Javon off the ropes, and Javon caught him with a kick. Not sure he got all
21 and doing things, doing all this can't go under facts.
Oh, went for the OG cutter, and he was intercepted.
Well, that's a killer move for Javon Evans, but too fresh was Trick Willie, too powerful, managing to block. Oh, God. Oh, God.
That chop just drops Evans. Again, you're in there with a veteran.
He said, mind your business while grown folks talking.
In trouble.
Oh, God, that trick slap across the jaw of Javon Evans completely
Is everything okay, Alex? You say you received a not so good phone call. He was literally a third wheel.
Dropping Cody Rhodes. Now look at Javon Evans now off the second rope, caught by Trick. Now Trick with a double choke slam. Cover now on Rhodes. Cody gets the shoulder up. Cover now on Evans. Evans able to kick out.
There may have been a little tribute to our friend at NXT, Booker T, a little double bookend right there, taking both opponents down.
You know, Wade, we talked about this a few weeks ago, the fact that there's so many similarities between Trick Williams and Booker T, the way they move in the ring, their move set, their size.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'll tell you what right now, if you are going to have a mentor in this game, why not?
Yeah, Alex, are you good?
Five-time WCW champion, sucker. Oh, and by the way,
Mind your business while grown folk talking.
two-time WWE Hall of Famer, Booker T.
Hey, Wade, shh. Trick's talking.
My bad. He can talk smack just like Booker T, too.
And now Cody Rhodes.
Ooh, these chops is getting a little vicious.
Trick driven into the chain link. Evans caught Cody.
These guys are featured. Javon, Trick. Look how over they got with the crowd. I also think Oba. Those are like the three guys of the future. I honestly would love to see a triple threat main event. Triple threat main event, right? How would you guys feel about in the future if we get a triple threat main event? Javon, Trick, Oba.
Logan Paul of the Vision.
Well, the Vision's one hope for a major WrestleMania moment after they got decimated with bad luck and injuries and clearly made a ton
He getting
of
jumped.
enemies in the
They don't want him in there. They don't want that man in there.
Sarah over on SmackDown.
And Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams. 3-on-1 against Logan Paul. Want to take out Logan as they send him, driving him through the pod.
Oh,
And out the other side.
people just do not like the Maverick, do they? Needs to look over his shoulder and see a fresh man in Randy Orton and a fresh man in LA Knight waiting to get into this thing. It's going to be a long night for Cody if he can pull this off.
Oh, he better dig down deep because
That would be a cool main event, Youngblood. I mean, come on. I could get behind it. The match they had at Stand Deliver was a banger. Probably one of my favorite matches of all last year. But Alex, you are my thoughts and prayers, man. Preach. All right. Just know you're in my thoughts and prayers, man. I hope healing over your aunt and hoping everything goes well.
He has taken a WWE like no one else in such a short amount of time.
Definitely sending prayers your way.
When he acquires a talent for his group, for the Vision, he has undoubtedly succeeded historically, and he's doing it again with Logan Paul.
As much as I don't want to admit it, I don't think Paul Heyman's ever made a mistake when it comes to talent. You saw him walk out here with Brock Lesnar on Monday Night Raw, right, when Brock issued an open challenge for WrestleMania.
Doubt about it. Once in a lifetime athlete. And he may have another one on his hands in Logan Paul.
Who will enter number 5? Again, number 5, more wins than any other number.
Who's coming at number 5?
Of the chamber.
Just keep your head up, man. Keep your head up, man. LA Knight.
Knight.
Yeah! My loins are a-tingling and Logan Paul's maybe too.
Yeah, and quite the history between LA Knight and Logan Paul.
So Randy's coming out at number 6.
LA Knight's life hell on SmackDown.
Well, this dates back to SummerSlam a couple of years ago when LA Knight beat Logan Paul for the United States Championship. Oh man, he turned Cody inside out.
Let's not forget that Logan Paul and Bronson Reed smashed the body of LA Knight just before Christmas.
Yeah, a tsunami through a car.
Imagine if they get Royce Keys versus Oba versus Omos versus Moose versus Carver. Bro, that's a... Do you know... That's only a match I can see in 2K, bro. Only I can see in 2K.
At this level, especially when they're all thrown into one match.
I can only see that match in 2K. I would love to see that match in IRL, but
I'm pretty sure
if certain companies were like able to work with each other, but
Driven through another pod.
I don't know.
Oh, no eliminations yet in this match.
Logan Paul living dangerously here, but managing to somehow negotiate his way away from the boots of LA Knight. What is he cooking up here?
Now, Logan Paul is not one to shy away from risks.
There's no escape climb in that cage. There is a locked roof on the top there. However,
Hello, Logan, turn around. Javon Evans scaling the chamber as well. Both men now up on top of the pod. Dangerous situation. LA Knight now scaling the chamber.
What is it? What everybody coming? I see Lakers are playing Warriors right now. I'm gonna probably watch the rest of that game afterwards. If the game's still on, Alex, what quarter are they in? I'm gonna watch that game probably afterwards though, if it's still on.
The top of the pad, courtesy of Brock Lesnar. And now Logan Paul sent into Cody and Trick.
just a human missile launched by LA Knight and Javon Evans to devastate in effect, and then there were two.
And now Evans and LA Knight battle high above the ring. Precarious situation for these two.
Oh, go for BFT!
BFT! On the pod!
And even delivering that move, it took a lot out of LA Knight right on the steel. This is Logan Paul taking out Trick Willie. And Cody Rhodes, and here's that BFT. Both men landing hard on the top of that steel.
That was
pod.
indeed blunt force trauma.
Lakers are up 65 to 47.
This match for the
So it's
10th
halftime.
of his career in less than 10 seconds. And I think the complexion's about to change. The steely eyes of the Viper.
Generally the favorite for every match he's ever in, even more
Piece
so
of
than
advice,
the
Alex, you stay
his
strong.
favor
If you
in the
feel like you need to.
Physical
Facts,
clothesline.
Scott.
There's
Definitely.
the patented power slam.
Absolutely.
And Logan Paul runs into one as well.
Just looking at his superlative best.
Knight just hasn't been going Logan's way, has it? And now Randy sends Trick Williams out to that heavily padded steel, and now Logan Paul launched into Trick Williams. It's been all Orton.
And poor Trick Williams is taking out a lot of bodies getting thrown his way. Going to eat every single collision going down in a heap. And that is right where Randy Orton likes his prey.
All 6 men still surviving. Randy Orton now. Vintage Orton with the draping DDTs.
And it looks like Paul Heyman's soul just left his body. He knows what's coming next.
Randy's going to that place, Wade, where he hears voices in his head.
Uh-oh.
LA Knight went for the RKO, did Orton. Knight counters
DDT.
with a DDT.
And you have to pounce on Randy Orton when you get the chance. It may have been smart to let Randy execute an RKO on Logan Paul, pin Logan Paul, get rid of Logan Paul. But LA Knight knew his chance to drop the Viper was there, and he went for it.
Bodies are
Javon is the only one that's up right now or getting up right now.
Javon Evans is finally coming to on the top of the pod following the PFT by LA Knight.
And look who's lying on the ground in the drop zone.
Oh, he say I'm ready to go.
The hell is Javon Evans going to do here?
Oh!
Flash from the pod.
Busted his own ribs in the process. Wait up.
Logan Paul now. There it is. Pulverizer. Pulverizer. Logan eliminates Evans.
They really had Javon be the first one eliminated, bro.
And for all the physical abuse Paul took in this matchup, he gains the first elimination.
For 2K26, you should build a universe mode around. If I'm doing anything around that, I'm telling you right now. For a fact, the person I'm automatically putting in my faction first is Javon, bro. He's gonna be in my faction, bro. Bro, like, what are we doing? Logan Paul, bro? He's gotta be the first. He's gotta be the one to do it.
Now sent across the ring by Logan. Cody with a kick to Paul. LA Knight now with Cody up on his shoulders. Down goes Rhodes. Cover now by Knight. Rod. The kick out at two. Great job by our official in this matchup, Rod Zapata, making sure he was in perfect position.
Microscopic level eyes there from Rod Zapata. Shoulders slightly open. An unforced error there from the megastar, which is likely to be increasingly common in this kind of brutal match.
Nah, he's not. Or he ain't beating those allegations.
Every man for himself inside the chamber.
And Orton just looks so fresh. That's
Logan needs to be the next one eliminated, bro. I'm just calling it right now. Logan needs to be the next one. That's what I'm saying. I thought we was gonna get a OG cutter, bro.
of Randy.
We didn't even get that.
Big boot stops Randy in his tracks.
Like, I call BS on that, bro. I call BS.
What does Knight do here?
He goes up top. He asks the world,
Like,
whose
why?
team is this?
We couldn't get
And they
anything?
reply,
No, critical error perhaps by LA Knight. He tripped coming off the top rope.
Now we see why probably WWE might not pushing, bro. Because after
Hurt
this.
himself. Roll up by Trick. And LA kicks out, man. What a crucial error.
yeah, once again, it's this chamber. Once you've taken that steel a couple of times, your body doesn't work the way it's supposed to do. But that's the high risk.
BFT.
Trying to pounce on that cover, but somehow Trick Williams bouncing out of the ring.
Yeah, but and a low blow by Logan Paul, completely legal in this match. And Paul with another elimination.
Oh, yeah. People about to be pissed now, bro. They about to be livid.
Logan Paul eliminates LA Knight and Javon Evans.
Well, the referee did not like that at all, but very little the referee.
Yeah, people about to be upset now.
As he gets a low blow, followed
They
by
better have him do good at Money in the Bank.
Logan Paul
They better.
to make a major mark on this elimination
Bro,
chamber match.
Logan Paul is about to be the most hated man in just wrestling, period, bro. Like, the guy already eliminated Javon Evans and now LA Knight, a guy that people wanted to see win this, but continues to be a thorn in LA Knight's side, bro. Continues to be a thorn.
Had so far in the chamber.
Exactly, Caleb. WWE has the favorites, while everybody else is going to get kicked to the curb. That's literally what it is. Literally.
Is Randy Orton.
Logan with a kick right to the midsection of Randy. See Randy trash talking.
There you go, one of the biggest punches in the game right now.
He's got that take
Like, we all know
right hand.
Trick slap.
Oh, and he caught him. And now Trick.
Please get this man out of here.
Knee. Went for the trick shot. Logan Paul ducked out of harm's way. Trick dropped. Cody
No.
Rhodes now. Crossroads. Logan Paul sends Cody into the post.
He wants to steal the pin.
Cover now on Williams. A third elimination by Logan Paul.
Bro, come on, bro. Where's the masked man? This man got 3 eliminations. This man eliminated LA Knight, Javon Evans, and now Trick Williams, bro. Bro, somebody got to do something about him.
Logan Paul.
I don't care.
Somebody got to do something about him.
Logan Paul
Somebody got to do something about Logan, bro. Bro,
Williams
I'm being so serious. Please, somebody do something about Logan Paul, bro. Logan Paul is legit pissing me off right now, bro. He's pissing me off, bro. I'm not even kidding. He's pissing me off, bro. This man had 3 eliminations already, bro. 3. You have him eliminated. Please do something about him.
Oh my God, who the hell? That mask guy's back.
How is he going? I mean, I'm presuming this is not the same individual from last
Well,
night.
didn't we end this whole thing last night? Is this another copycat?
Well, I haven't got confirmation what the hell was going on last night, but thankfully grabbing this guy and getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, the security.
Well, hats off to him. For once, they did their job. That's a different. That's not the same guy as yesterday.
What's going on around here? Adam Pearce, the general manager, screaming at him, "Who the hell are you?" As they finally get him out of the arena, we can reset now inside the chamber with Cody and
Well, Pearce and Aldis did
In
not
or-
want
in or-
Bro, they're doing another fake out. I feel like he's got to show up, though. He's got to show up.
once again a very bizarre
He's got to show up, chat.
masked man or a clone of the masked.
Oh, he is in there.
who the hell? Now another one, another hooded figure, another masked man walking in through the open door.
Here, please
Fury have cleared out.
put the man out the misery.
And he's looking right at Logan. Logan Paul of the Vision. A kick to Paul.
Put him out.
Cody into the
Get that man out of here.
Paul eliminated.
Logan Paul has been
Oh, he's going to unveil? Who is it? Yes! Yeah! Yeah!
Vision. The man who was excommunicated from the Vision.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Seth Rollins is back.
Nah, Paul. You had this coming. You asked for this. You asked for it. You asked for this, Paul. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that whining. I don't want to hear that complaining. You set yourself up for this.
He has just destroyed the Vision's dreams.
Wait, for the second straight year, Seth Rollins has completely changed the complexion of the Elimination Chamber.
Yes, sir.
As they serenade.
So the final two are Randy and Cody.
So many questions, but there's only one question left in this elimination chamber. Is it Rhodes or is it Orton? 2 men left.
Heist of the century, coup of the century, surprise of the century. Seth Rollins, and now it's down to Cody and Randy. No doubt about what this relationship means. Cody Rhodes has talked on a number of occasions what Randy Orton meant to him as Rhodes was coming up in WWE.
Now, I actually like that. I'm behind that. I can't lie. I'm behind that. So I'm guessing we're going to probably get Seth versus Logan probably at Mania. I mean, we got that already at WrestleMania 39, so like maybe Bronze Breakers and Back in Time.
And now these two face off.
Couple of legacy boys about to. Oh, God.
Oh, not again!
Tire.
Not again!
With the
Again?
WWE title to Cody Rhodes.
Well, McIntyre's not supposed to be anywhere near here. Went for that Claymore.
And now Cody Rhodes getting him some on McIntyre. And a Glasgow kiss.
This is absolute bedlam. There's a place in the main event of WrestleMania hanging in the balance. Can we get some damn control?
Well, Drew doesn't want anything to do with Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. That's pretty clear.
RKO.
Cody. Crossroads.
RKO!
RKO. Cover. Art did it. Art did it.
RKO! Randy Orton does it! Let's go!
2026 Elimination
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're getting that fatal four-way, chat. We're getting that fatal four-way.
WWE's Apex Predator has his killer instinct back. He didn't hesitate when he needed to. Randy Orton takes out Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton is going to WrestleMania.
Randy did exactly what he said he was going to do. He pulled the trigger
I
on his
hear
good
voices
friend
crying.
in order
I
to get to the
hear
main event
heroes
of
dying.
WrestleMania.
Heartbreak will now set in for Cody Rhodes. It was his last chance.
Oh, what a mess. The ending of this Elimination Chamber was for our officials, just as we'd had one attack by a mystery man thwarted. A second one arrived. This one with the door wide open, no security. They were busy. A stomp to Logan Paul, destroying the vision. And then the unthinkable unmasking of an apparently injured Seth freaking Rollins. I don't know what to think now.
And then Drew McIntyre, his obsession with Cody
Yeah, Drew earned.
Rhodes.
Drew. I would get that fatal four, but Randy earned this, man. Randy definitely earned this.
McIntyre for the WWE title. Here's the problem, though, for McIntyre now. He's got to face the Viper.
Well, Orton's had his own problems with McIntyre.
I'm not mad. Randy won. Randy was the person I had winning. I got every prediction right on this show.
His guard, it really is cutthroat at the very top in WWE. Friend or foe, I don't care. RKO, why? Well, there's that finger pointing WrestleMania, and that is where Randy is headed.
Number
And Cody in the background.
is within the grasp of Randy Orton. At WrestleMania, in 7 weeks, 49 nights, Randy Orton battles Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship as heartbreak and frustration sets in for the American Nightmare.
Through here on the Concourse United Center. The fans are going to start spilling out here in a minute. We want to remind you, don't. Elimination post-show is coming up immediately. All the winners will be here live. All the analysis and
Well, I guess that is the end of Elimination Chamber, you guys. Let me know how you guys feel about the show overall. Like, what is your grade? If you have to give it a grade for this. For me, it's kind of mixed because, granted, like I said, I got every prediction right. But there were a few things that I was kind of confused by, right? The way they handled Danhausen, being featured here, is kind of iffy. I did see Rhea winning, so I don't really have to say too much about that. I feel like that's the biggest match you could really put on for WrestleMania. And then the men's match. For the men's match, it's like, I thought we was going to get a OG cut from the top of the pod. We didn't even get that. They made Logan Paul look like a second coming of Roman Reigns or something, the way he was eliminating people. Like, he eliminated a lot of people's favorites in this. He eliminated LA Knight, which got a chorus of boos. He eliminated Javon Evans, and he eliminated Trick Williams, bro. The last day of Black History Month, he ends up eliminating both Javon Evans and Trick Williams. Nice, WWE. Nice. Why? Why? What are we doing? Why? For what reason did it necessitate doing that on the last day of Black History Month, bro? Yo, Chad. Randy winning I was happy with, because I did not want to see Cody winning this, bro. Like, let's be real. The AJ Becky match was decent. I'm wondering how they're gonna find a way to stretch this feud out. Seth Rollins is back. I wonder how they're gonna do this whole Vision storyline now that Seth's back. Maybe they can do like a tag team match, maybe. maybe they can do that. Cause I'm really confused. I'm trying to figure out, like, are they gonna do another one-on-one match, or are we gonna see something where maybe Austin Theory turns face at some point? Cause I know that's been a thing that people have been saying for a while. I don't know, chat. I'm really trying to figure that out. Like, are we gonna get a one-on-one match, or we're gonna get a tag team match where they add an LA Knight in there? Cause he's been part of the Vision storyline for a while now. The way they did the ending of the World Heavyweight Championship match, it felt very anticlimactic. Very anticlimactic how they ended the match. Because it felt like they were going to do something else in the match. We didn't get Judgment Day. We didn't see Dom or JD come out there. And then that leads, and they could use that as a catalyst to set up. Maybe we'll set that up on Raw this coming Monday. And then that we can continue that storyline going into Mania. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. How are they going to play out the things, Finn? I feel like we're going to have to see a turn happen. So maybe they do a heel turn, or not even a heel turn, but like a turn to really fully signify a babyface turn on Monday. Maybe with a Judgment Day end up turning on none other than Finn Balor. And then that's how you could set that match up, because that's what I'm thinking. Turn on post show. Nick and Drew are getting into it. They are? They're getting into it right now? Okay, I'm turning it on now. Let me see. Wait, it's not doing that one. Maybe it's the post show. Yeah, they're not showing the post show right now. They're not showing the post show for me. So I'll probably have to check it out on YouTube or something, but I'll look into it though. So are we getting Raquel getting mad at Liv and Raw? I feel like they're gonna play that up, Caleb. I feel like they're gonna play that up, and then maybe you have them have either Raquel, Dom, and Roxanne turn on Liv at Mania, which is definitely possible. But the whole thing with Raquel, she wants to be world champion. I think Liv wins it at Mania. They turn on her the night after Mania. Liv becomes a babyface. She faces Raquel going into Backlash. Cody's going to cry his way to a championship match, isn't he? I feel like it's safe to say he's going to, yeah. It's safe to say he's going to. It is definitely safe to say he will. It is definitely safe to say that he will. But I think they're gonna make it a fatal four because you know Jacob still has wants a shot at Drew especially after what happened last night on SmackDown. and then everything that transpired here tonight with none other than Cody getting costed by Drew. So, do you have something to do there? Yeah, the show 6 out of 10 show for me. It was last year was better. Yeah, last year was better than this year's. This year wasn't awful, but it wasn't as good as last year's. Last year's was way better, bro. Way, way, way better. Jacob has to walk out of Mania's Undisputed Champion. I think he will. Cause I think the story you want to tell maybe is either you can have find out who attacked Jacob at Mania, which I think may have been Sami Zayn, and that's the same person who attacked Jey Uso last night. Sami Zayn, he probably gets involved and costs whoever, maybe Jacob winning this match. Maybe we end up seeing but maybe Cody Randy coming out of Mania as a non-title feud maybe, and then you can have Drew maybe still as champion. They could do that. Nick Aldis on the post show just announced on SmackDown Drew defending his title against Cody. What? He's defending his title against Cody on SmackDown? Yeah, that match ain't going to have a definitive winner because I feel like Jacob or Randy's going to get involved. Jacob or Randy's getting involved in that. Mainly Jacob because Jacob got costed by none other than Drew last night. Nick Aldis just announced Friday outside of Drew for the belt. How come they are not using Raquel to translate for Liv? I don't know. I thought they could have done that, but I feel like they kind of want to keep this, storyline with Liv and Dom still going. They want to keep that partnership going, so I think that's kind of my reasoning of why they want to keep that going, especially if they're trying to feed into the idea that maybe Dom could turn on Liv. That's my thing. That is my whole thing about that. Yeah, because he said Drew got involved in Chamber. Final two. Okay. That makes SmackDown somewhat watchable, but not fully because I feel like something's going to happen in that main event. Something's definitely going to happen in that main event. To where it'll probably set up or further set up a multi-man match at Mania. So we're getting Cody versus Randy. It is confusing, man. It really is confusing because I'm trying to figure out like how could they end up telling the story to where it's investing and captivating, but then again we never know, so we'll see. But yeah, that is pretty much Elimination Chamber, you guys. You got Rhea Ripley winning the Women's Chamber. She's going on to face none other than Jade Cargill for the Women's Championship at WrestleMania this year. AJ Lee is your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. CM Punk retains the World Heavyweight Championship. But we also seen maybe the final nail in the coffin that babyface Balor is back with the entrance, the presentation, the crowd responding to him shaking CM Punk's hand at the end of the match. So it looks like he's definitely back. So Finn not helping Dom? Probably not. But maybe Dom retains and then they kick him out afterwards. And then we got Randy Orton winning the Chamber to face, as of right now, Randy and Drew is the match of Mania, but I can expect them to have none other than Jacob and Cody be interjected in this feud, in this storyline, in this match, in the lead up to WrestleMania. We also seen the debut of Danhausen in WWE. So we'll see how a lot of these stories end up progressing as we pretty much concluded the final PLE before WrestleMania. So we're 7 weeks away from WrestleMania, you guys. So we're 7 weeks away. So WWE needs to be hitting on all cylinders these next 7 weeks as we head into WrestleMania. Cody versus Randy at Mania, that's possible, but I think they're gonna add in Jacob and Cody. It's gonna be a fatal four-way. Now I will say this, and this is my early prediction as far as WrestleMania goes. I don't think that WWE Championship match is going to main event night 1. I don't think the WWE Championship is going to main event night 1. As it stands right now, until I'm actually given reasons to believe otherwise, as of right now, I think the main event of night 1 is going to be Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vaquer for the Women's World Championship. I honestly think those two women are main eventing night 1. That feud is easily better than this WWE Championship match is going to be. Simple. I'm being so serious. I'm not trying to troll, not joking, anything. I'm literally being so serious. Roman and Punk is main event night 2. Easily. I get that. But night 1, I know people are probably going to say WWE Championship, but no. The way they've been booking that storyline, I don't see it main event in night 1. I honestly think it could probably open the show, if you want me to be honest. That match can honestly open the show. I think Liv and Stephanie has a better story right now. Has one of the best stories in WWE right now. I honestly think Steph and Liv are main eventing night 1. They're going to close night 1. I'm calling now. I'm calling it right now on February 28th, 2026. Liv and Stephanie will main event night 1. Hey, alright, fan. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I just think, as it stands right now, I think it will be. I think it will be. I just, the way they're doing this WWE Championship, feud right now, I'm not really fully invested right now. I'm not. I know what it's gonna be, but it's like, could my opinions change? Absolutely. But as it stands right now, I'm not really the biggest fan of it. I'm not. That Fatal 4-Way match, I'm granted it's going to probably be a good match. We're probably going to get some stories that's going to come out of it, coming out of Mania and everything. But it's like, I'm not all that enthused. I'm not. I think that match honestly opens night 1. The WWE Championship. And then you have the Women's Championship, close night 1. That's how I see it. Because when was the last time we seen the women main event? Was it WrestleMania 37? That was Bianca and Sasha. That was like night 1. Yeah. I have to go back and watch Sasha and Bianca's lead up to their match. Grant, I know the match was good, but I have to look at the build up. You guys can let me know, was the Bianca and Sasha Banks build up to Mania better than Liv's and Stephanie so far? Last thing you see that one is Dom helps Stephanie retain and then kisses in front of Liv and Liv cries. That's possible, but then that's a literally repeat of SummerSlam 2024 all over again. I would love to see something different. I honestly think you have Liv close night 1 as the champion, and then she gets turned on the night after Mania. That's how I think it's gonna happen. But I can see it happening at Mania. Don't get it twisted, because I feel like they want to do something big at Mania. I think why not do it the night after Mania? Because then we all know Raw after Mania is known for several things: face turns, heel turns, debuts, returns. I can see them doing that, and then coming out of it, because the whole story right now is Raquel wants the world championship. She wants the world championship. So her beating Liv is a bigger deal than her costing Liv, unless you want it to be a non-title blood feud, which you could do. But then again, it kind of goes back on what Raquel said. She wants the world championship. It goes back on what happened. I don't want to see Seth versus Logan again. Honestly, if they really wanted to, I know it's the least likely option that people don't want to see. Give me Seth Rollins and Austin Theory at WrestleMania. Give me Seth Rollins, Austin Theory at WrestleMania. I think that match will be really, really good. I honestly think that match will be very entertaining. Liv can win the title in Italy since the fans love her there. I don't know, because that's in June? I don't think they would do that. I feel as if she would be going into that show as a champion. Because you got to think. Imagine Liv is Wednesday at Mania, and then she gets costed the she wins at Mania, and then she not loses, but she gets turned on the night after Mania. You have that blood feud going between Liv and Raquel, and then maybe later in the year, because we know Money in the Bank is gonna be in none other than what was it? Money in the Bank is gonna be in September, so you can have Roxanne win Money in the Bank and cash in on Liv. That's what I think they should do. That's what I think they should do, in my personal opinion. I would much rather see that. Austin Theory versus Seth Rollins has 0 heat. Yeah, it has no heat to it, but I think there's a story that they could tell, and plus it's a match that we haven't really seen since 2022. So it's a long overdue match. So we haven't really seen that match in about 4 years. So you could revisit that. We already seen we've seen Seth Rollins and Logan have a match at Mania already. So will we really be doing that again? Because that's what it seems like right now. And to be honest, I'm not really the biggest fan of that. But we shall see, guys. We shall see. I know I pretty much rambled on, but I had to get my thoughts and opinions out there as well. And everything like that. But I'm probably gonna put up some more content tomorrow. We'll see. As we are heading into WrestleMania, y'all stay tuned for more content on the way, you guys. Appreciate everybody that came through, stopped through tonight. Caleb, Oracular Fan, Alex, Katie, Youngblood. Appreciate all of you guys. Scott, I appreciate all of you guys that came through, supported me. We had a great time tonight. You guys killed it, as always. Looking forward to doing this more and more with you guys for sure. So we'll see how things progress. We'll see how things are going to play out on Monday Night Raw, and then we'll get like a little bit more of an idea of what's going to happen going into Mania. Oracle Fan says, yeah, Roxanne is winning Money in the Bank. Facts. Caleb says, if Liv goes babyface, she's bringing back the blue tongue. I don't think she's bringing back blue tongue. I think she goes back to being babyface. I think she'll be the babyface like how she was in 2022, going into 2023. So, like, after she lost the title to Ronda, she became more unhinged. I think that's probably the Liv Morgan we're going to get. We're going to get an unhinged Liv. Because she did say in an interview, if she got turned on by Liv, if Liv got turned on, because Liv was in an interview, she said if she got turned on by, like, Dom and the Judgment Day, she said, and I quote, I won't trust anybody ever again. So that means her character would change to where she does not trust anybody. Which I would love to see a character arc for her where she does not trust anybody. She's in it for herself. So I would love to see that play out maybe at Mania or coming out of Mania. Maybe she takes some time off. Then she comes back revamped. I think we could be on to something there. We could be on to something. So we'll see how that ends up going as we head into Mania, at Mania, and everything like that. But I appreciate everybody that stopped through. That's the end of the stream, you guys. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Saturday nights. Like I said, I'll probably post another video tomorrow, and then Monday we'll probably be doing more content as well. We also have WWE 2K26 coming out this week, so definitely I will be posting some videos for 2K this week, so stay tuned for that. We're probably gonna hop straight into My Rise, honestly, and then we'll probably do other content probably at the same time. We'll see. I kind of want to focus one at a time, but maybe I'll probably incorporate other videos in there as well. I'm going through the My Rise series, so we'll let you guys keep you guys up to date on that. She can go to SmackDown by herself. Yeah, I think if they do like any type of superstar shakeup, she goes to SmackDown. I'm calling it right now. She's winning the Chamber next year, and she's probably gonna face for the WWE Women's Championship next year. My early prediction: she's winning Chamber next year. She's winning Chamber. That's my early prediction. But we shall see, you guys. But hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night. Too sweet, hearty handshake, and we are out.